How is it going, chat? Ugh! Good? Good. Gonna be a crazy one today. Listen, guys, I'll be the first to tell you, realistically, we're gonna play this game for maybe 20 minutes at the end of the entire stream. Like, I will be honest. But it'll be a good time getting there. Like, but let's be real. All right. This is a gameplay stream, only in name. This will be a yapping stream, more so than anything. There's a lot to cover. There's a lot to cover. There's a lot to cover. Just call it a podcast coward. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I shan't, and I won't. He's scared of the just chatting section, the cesspool, the dumpster. I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in that, guys. Listen, this protects us. It's like when you say you're playing games and demos when you're really playing Roblox. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same energy. It's the same energy. Maybe I should set us to politics. Realistically speaking, it'll probably come up. Realistically speaking, we'll probably go there. This is a limited time stream. Nah, guys, we're fine. Now, whether or not this stream can be safely posted on the highlights channel will remain to be seen. I've already been put on the shit list before, guys. I've already been put on the shit list before where, like, my videos get automatically demonetized for, like, 2 weeks straight. And I've had to fight tooth and nail to get out of there. So, we will see. We will see. But yeah, we'll hop in a call with Dave pretty quick. Relatively soon. And then we have to talk about the fish story and many other things. Many other things. Probably going to be a 3-hour stream. Because I am still, unfortunately, under the weather. Not much I can do about that, but I have the strength for a solid, a real 3 hours with my buddy. And honestly, that's pretty fair. That gets all the important parts out of the way anyway. Push through for us because you love us. Most unhinged parasocial thing I've ever heard. You want me to push through my fucking disease? Nah, man, pass. Nah. Yeah, and play Skyrim. Yeah. I played Skyrim again recently, guys. I have an on and off mod pack campaign like playthrough I've been doing, and sometimes I go back and I'll like play it again for another couple hours here and there. I'm at like the point now where I don't feel like I get lost if I don't play for a couple weeks, so I've just been like I've just been like on it every once in a while when I've got like free time. Mod pack name? I've been playing Libram. It's been pretty good. It's not for everyone, I don't think, but I've liked it. What? I said Libram. That's what I said. Dude, guys, the pizzas are here. The pizzas are here. Lou. Lou's here, guys. He showed up at the door. They're here. Multiple. I swear to God. I mean, like, I love my grandmother. She always provides me the greatest of pizzas. I do feel like the conversation should have been had that I said I wanted to have, which was maybe imply that 4 is an unhealthy amount for my constitution. But I forgot. I guess I forgot because there's 4 of those fucking things in there. And I mean, I'm having one tonight. And after that, the floodgates have opened. I don't know what that's gonna do to me. That's all. Just one? There is no way. Listen, guys. If you ate 2 of those pizzas in a day, you are a disgusting animal. All right? I'm just being honest. You are disgusting. You're disgusting. Some of you might just not get it. That's so much cheese, man. That's so much cheese. You'd probably die. Like, I'm skipping lunch today, guys. Like, I'm just not gonna have lunch because I know for a fact that I'm going to get everything I need nutritionally from the one thing. I don't need it now. We're gonna skip that meal. I don't need it. We're gonna put my pizza in the middle of both and call it a day. Your body is weak. Nah, I'm super strong, guys. Nah. Guys, I think I'm gonna call him. I think I'm just gonna call. I mean, it's like, here's the thing: it's the more time that's wasted, the less time. Like the more time we have to spend, like arriving at where we want to be, at the conversations that are most important to us. So I'm just gonna call him. I'm just gonna call him. I'm gonna give him a call. I'm gonna ring him up. Let's just ring him up. Let's just tear that bandage off. Ring the boy up. I'm ringing him up. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, man.
Whoa. What's that?
Hello?
Well, I know. Hey, like that was a like. Hey, like I've done.
No,
like
it
gonna,
was like it was a like as far as stream is concerned, as far as public optics are concerned, we haven't spoken to each other in like 3 years. So
well,
this
we
was
haven't.
Me.
Yeah, we had no contact.
We've had 0 contact. This was scheduled via email. We did this over Yahoo. And
your people spoke to my people. All right, I'm not gonna. I hope this isn't doxing myself. I do use my Yahoo email. I don't give a damn. All right. It's my first email and it's my last email.
I said Yahoo because I fucking saw you just give like fucking, what was it, the zoo?
When we were at the zoo.
Your fucking your Yahoo email. I did a fucking double take and I was like, that's fake. That has to be fake because there's no way he put his real email into this fucking zoo terminal. And he just did, it turns out. Yeah, I didn't actually talk about the zoo yet.
I haven't told many people about the zoo. No.
The zoo was collectively very like we have pictures of the zoo.
Yeah.
We captured images of these creatures, but like, I mean, the only one that really stood out to me at that zoo, Chad, we went to the Central Park Zoo while I was in New York because going all the way up to the Bronx Zoo felt like a lot of work. Like, genuinely, we ended up just like fucking weighing our options and being like, I just don't feel like being in a vehicle that long.
You know what's crazy though? You still got COVID.
dude, it's not that crazy. Is it? Like here's the thing. I don't think it was anything we did any day. I think it was walking by that fucking convention center.
The guy that coughed. Oh no.
Dude, there was a dude that coughed by the convention center, and he fucking got my ass. Dude, I'm telling you, that fucked me. Like,
it was him.
I can guarantee I got COVID from Anime Expo or whatever the fuck it is. All right. Like, there's no fucking way anything else got me. I was careful as shit. That last day, I was like, I got a little loose. All right, I got a little chilled out.
We were loose because of the fishing trip.
By the end of that day, we didn't have much fight left in us after the fishing trip.
Okay, wait,
the fishing trip. What you wanna like postpone?
Should we go in chronological order of like day one? Because we had 3 days.
There was a lot of stuff that happened.
There was a lot.
Day one was probably the day where the least happened. I think.
Yeah.
Day one, we were getting our city legs still on day one. Chat. We stayed at this like super fancy pants hotel and spa, which was. Well, it was nice. It was nice.
It was cool.
It was an experience. There was these drawers, the horny drawers. Dave and I got like these connected room thing. Like I got this connected like 2-bedroom hotel thing, and in both of them was these. It was an enormous drawer of like sex positive super medications and juices and serums and
patches and like
crystals.
And
it was
devices,
insane.
Literal JO crystals.
It was and this was like right next to the snacks. Like you can't get into the snacks drawer without going like rummaging past condoms and dildos. Like you couldn't do it. You actually couldn't get to the snacks.
If it was dark and late and you thought you wanted some cashews and your hand slipped and doink, oh no, it's in the like rhinoceros aphrodisiac that they have in here.
And like that's the thing is that like these hotels, they bill you they must bill you when you touch it as far as that drawer is concerned. Like I bet they fucking take a picture of what the drawer looks like before they fucking close that shit. And if anything's moved, I bet that's on my bill when we like picked up the apparatus that was absolutely for some kind of pleasuring device.
The egg with hands.
The like tripod creature from like War of the Worlds or something like that, but like with an egg instead of a weird triangle thing. It was a bizarre apparatus, and we picked it up for a second to look at it and
to read. First, let's check what it did and who it was for. It didn't say. It just said like pleasure.
Well, I could tell you one thing from looking at it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for the kind of person I am. It actually, like, when you look at it, it actually made me. I had no idea how to even start to interface with that thing if I took it out of that box. It wasn't for us. It wasn't for you and I.
It definitely wasn't, because like it was too big to not hurt me and too big to not
hurt me. I'm fragile. It's got too much horsepower in there. It's too strong.
It was huge and it had like hands and it looked like it was flexing. I don't know what.
That's the thing, chat, is that the place we were staying in was made for fitfluencers. Is what we found out after booking.
Yeah.
What I didn't know was that this place was actually this fitfluencer paradise. This like. The amount of people we saw coming in that were like perfectly chiseled humans created in like a lab through like a process of many natural oils and nutrients. It was a lot.
Yeah.
There was almost always someone walking in with a camera. I swear to God, dude, every time we went through the lobby, someone had a camera or like their phone out filming something.
There was a guy with an entourage of people with cameras. Like it was the last day when we were leaving, but there was like this big group that came in filming like the gang.
It was a lot. It wasn't, if I had known that was the energy of the place, like there's no disclaimer when you book a hotel like this that's like, just so you know, we attract a certain kind of crowd. And like if I had known that the crowd was horny fitfluencers trying to get to Slamtown ASAP yesterday, I probably would have, like, I don't know, grabbed one of like the other 6 options I had when I was looking for hotels that had like good spas attached to them. Like I could have, but like by then the call was made.
The concierge was very nice to us, though.
He was very nice. He was a highlight.
Maybe I feel like we had the most personality of anyone he's met, probably, because he was like talking and telling us stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it was he reminded me of Michael from Vsauce. So
that's what I was gonna say. He was a standout for me. He was very nice.
He made the
whenever we
experience
walked
a lot
in,
more fun.
he would always be like, "How has your trip been?" Like he would like fucking yell it out to me.
Yeah,
it was very nice. He'd always smile and nod, and I know that's just his job, but I was like, that's never happened to me before in my life.
But I think that was an air of, these guys don't belong here. And
they clocked us. They got us dental rights out there, dude. It's not the fact that, no, dude. It's like the shit of like, even when we showed up at that restaurant that was in the place and they like sent us outside because there was nothing like available. I think they clocked that we were not so important that they should rush to sit us down anywhere. It wasn't relevant to them. They were after a different kind of crowd.
Yeah.
So the first day was a wake up call for our like social position. I think that
in New York,
our New York social position was set in stone the moment we got fish out of watered in the fucking Fitfluencer hotel.
So we had dinner.
We did
at the restaurant in the hotel the first night. What was our activity? Because it wasn't the escape room, although that was good.
We got cryogenically frozen and existed in an ice cube for 200 years. We got the cryogenic therapy.
And we had a song play while we did it. If you remember.
As we were going into this thing, you spend 3 minutes in the tank, the chamber.
Yeah.
Ours was booked together, so we both climbed in this fucking tube in little boxers and fucking socks and mittens and
covering our ears. Yeah.
And while we're walking into this place, the dude's like, pick a song. It'll help you survive. It'll be your only connection to the world outside.
If you're going to die, what song would you like to die to? That was the aura.
If you don't have something to cling your psyche onto that has some kind of rhythm to it, you will lose track of the passage of time and genuinely cease to be. Your ego will end. It'll go away.
Yeah.
So I couldn't think of a song. I left it to Dave, and he picked...
I picked Kiss from a song I thought everyone would know. It was Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
I'm the one guy on earth who doesn't know any of the lyrics to Kiss Kiss by a Rose. So instead I got to have basically front row seats to Dave absolutely annihilating this song while being blasted with like sub-zero temperature.
It was just like, I thought like I might die because I was shivering trying to sing the song while Tomato was like already frozen, just stoic in front of me. I could only tell he was alive because there was like mist coming from his breath.
Dude, every once in a while, between like the fucking moisture on my skin solidifying into a layer of ice that actually kept me completely stationary in the room, I would let out like a powerful chuckle because whenever shit was the darkest in there and we were starting to lose hope, you just raise your voice and swing your head back to sing to the ceiling, and it was a crazy visual experience because, guys, it really did look like Mr. Freeze got him with the fucking, like, ice ray. Like, it really did look like he told him to chill out and got him with the beam. Like, we had icicles on our hair.
Yeah. and eyelashes
Like
frozen.
everything was fucking frozen. If you went in there with your eyes closed, I bet your eyes would actually like seal shut. Like genuinely.
If you had a tear, it would turn into a little diamond crystal and fall.
So I will be honest. For me, it didn't feel like we were in there for 3 minutes. It felt like we were in there for like a minute and a half. Genuinely.
Yeah. Time went by quickly.
It actually was the opposite of what I imagined was going to happen. I think Fitfluencers are actually mentally weak. I think they're physically strong and like perfect. They have weak mental fortitude. That was our battle to casually win, to the extent where we actually debated doing it a second time.
We did. I would have
visit.
Yeah, we were strongly gonna go if we got a good slot for it.
Yeah, it was just inconvenient enough that we were like, oh, we have a fucking job to do. It's fishing day. Was it fishing day? No,
it was fishing day.
It was fishing. It was like one of the last things.
It was massage day. Yeah.
No, wait, yeah, massage day.
It was the second day then.
The second day was massage.
Yeah, yeah. But it was great. The guy that was doing the cryotherapy for us was called Tenzin, I remember. Because I also remember the look he gave us when we came out of the thing. Because the moment he closed the door, I remember saying we've made a horrible mistake, and I know he heard me.
It was devastating to see the look in his eyes. But the one thing is that we are not the only people that have done that have caused a scene in the box, right? Like there's no way. And like, at least we didn't fucking bail. They leave the door unlocked. They're like, you can run out whenever you want if you're too much of a little bitch to handle a little bit of cold. We didn't fucking do that. But I'll tell you what, it was rough because you know that guy has seen the darkest sides of people, like the lowest points of anyone that goes in there. You can't hide it. You can't hide your true self from Tenzin. You just can't. So
and our true selves were. We recognize adversity and we fought through. And let me tell you, fighting was that was the theme for us the whole trip.
The entire trip was a battle from start to finish. Every moment was like, if we were caught slipping for a second, something bad was going to happen. Almost every evening, every afternoon, every single day. If we slipped up, we were in the fucking firing line. Yeah, we were gonna get taken down.
We're going down. Yeah.
Day 2, wonderful massage. My only complaints: we got deep tissue massages.
Could have gone deeper.
Yeah, my biggest complaint was that as sweet as the people were that did the massage, I needed them to be about 400 pounds heavier to really get into my horrible back situation. They could have basically been doing a handstand on my back, and it wouldn't have been enough to get into those knots. I could literally count in my mind as they were going through them. Like I can tell you one thing right now. I got 6 bad fucking muscles back there that they went over boom, 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 boom along my back, and I don't think they're gone. I don't think they got. I think at one point the lady actually went, fuck this, and like said it under her breath and then moved on to like my legs. Like I think they just straight up were like, there's no fucking way I have the like ability to like address this for a second further.
My lady said something where she said, I've gone as deep as your muscles will let me. She was from Scotland, by the way. She was Scottish, and she said it like that, like, I've gone as deep as the muscles will allow. I felt like a Giga Chad, but also like, oh, man.
Your muscles simply would not allow intrusion any deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no conversation about it. There was just like a silent surrender and like moving on my end, which... I mean, I got that special bonus thing that they sold me on, like a snake oil sales thing.
CBD oil.
I was just like, they were like, you can either get the deep tissue massage or you can get one with CBD oil. And I was like, maybe this is the fucking miracle snake oil that fucking saves my goddamn back for once in my life. Because I knew. The reason I did it was because I knew fishing day was going to be possibly the worst day of my life physically back-wise. Like I knew that going in, that the positions my body might be in during that day would require perhaps true, intervention from chemical, elixirs.
We got to get enhanced, okay?
Yeah, we need to get enhanced. I'm going to be honest. They could have just been using like any kind of basic lotion. It didn't. There was not a single point where I was like, "Yep, that's that thing I paid an extra $30 for." Like I can tell a mile away. So I'm not sure that one was it, but
I had lavender oil because I wanted to know I had got a deep tissue or like so I was like, oh, if I'm gonna be sore. I like the feeling of being sore and then like, moving around, you feel your muscles. But because my muscles didn't allow this poor Scottish woman to really get into the weeds. Like, well, just because, like, I was expecting she'd have hands like the Strangler from SpongeBob. Like, I wouldn't even mind if they were green and smelly.
I don't know. My position is just this, like, if they aren't look, there's nothing wrong with being, a masseuse that can't get in there. But don't advertise doing the deep tissue massage if you ain't built for it, all right? That's all I'm saying, because, like, they were like, you're going to be really sore after this. Neither of us were sore. They didn't, I would assume they couldn't fucking get in there for either of us.
But do you know what I thought of when we both came? I was like, remember when we booked, they asked, do you want a male or female masseuse? And I was like, I'm not a misogynist, okay?
Yeah, I was just like, I don't care, because I feel like in caring, like, this is gonna be another like fish out of water, they got me moment, And like, I'm sick of these people acting like I'm not a fitfluencer. Why can't I be? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like they're like, oh, there's a right answer to this, and I was like, oh, I just don't care.
The best way is to just abstain from like saying anything at all. So that's what we did. They gave us they gave us the smallest people in the room, and those people simply couldn't fight the battle that we had going on back there.
Your back simply refused as well. Like, it's fine. So that was the start of massage day, which. So this day, I think, was also when we went to John's Pizza, which was pretty phenomenal.
Really good pizza. You had a different experience than me because you were facing the exit.
That's right.
I told chat briefly about this. I think I told you some of it, but there was like, it was crazy to people watch in that place because the speed at which people's moods would go from this is the most miserable and angry I have ever been in my life to, oh my God, there's pizza here and that's really good for me, was genuinely really heartwarming. There was this man, like this huge man. I don't know if you remember him. He was in like the middle of the room. It was this dude sitting alone, like fucking arms the size of like the thickness of a tree, dude. This guy was gigantic. Angriest. I thought he was gonna fucking stand up at some point and knock your fucking block off. Like I genuinely was like, this guy is going to do something. Because sometimes he would just look around and he never made eye contact with me, but at one point he just stared at the back of your head. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I can't even tell you.
My
like,
God.
I was like, I can't tell you for days about this because, like, what if he comes to get you afterwards? He just stared at the back of your head and then went back to, like, staring at his phone.
Oh my God.
And then when the pizza came, he was so fucking happy. He got that smile, that frown turned upside down, turned into a big smile, and all of a sudden the whole room lit up the second we saw that beautiful, beautiful, grin on his face. Oh.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, that was the place that Vinny recommended to us. It was very good. The only thing I wish off of it is that, like, I wish that the fucking hotel that I paid so much money to fucking book had a single microwave in it, so we could have, like, I don't know, before we left that part of town, gotten some more to go or something. I would have honestly been down to have like fucking leftovers or anything. But like, I ain't gonna. That fridge was too small to even put the pizza in.
Fitfluencers don't use microwaves, man.
Fitfluencers basically don't eat. I think they get an IV drip of something because that was something they were selling at the massage place. Like they gave us multiple opportunities at the spa to get like IV drips of high power vitamin chemicals to like super juice our bodies, and we both declined.
It was top 10. It was cold. It was like what it was called. Sorry, I remember it as Cock 10 because that's how my brain.
No, it
It's
was.
COQ.
It's
It's
COQ
cock with a
10.
Q.
There was like
Yeah.
there was like a bunch of stuff like that where it's just like you go in there and you get juiced up with like, and like honestly, I would have done it if I felt like it was wise for me to inject random shit into my bloodstream while my body was already processing other shit injected into my bloodstream by medical professionals. That's why I didn't do it. I think you just didn't want to. You just didn't want to get an IV, right? You were
didn't do
hesitant
it
because you didn't want it.
I didn't want to get I'm not ready for my like bionic upgrades yet. So
You don't. Yeah, you don't want to go cyber psycho on the first IV drip of the process.
exactly.
I get it.
Like I don't want to be in the first batch. I don't want to be a Primarch here. So I'm gonna chill out.
But remember what, dude? You know, it's actually one of my favorite things about the second day. When I like think back on it, it was walking through that one park and seeing like the 15 old guys all posted up at the chessboards, ready to basically kill anyone that looked at them.
Yeah.
Like that part I kind of forgot, but now I think about it a lot. We went to like we were like wandering around the area, like it was by NYU.
The NYU, yeah, that's
And
right.
there's like a park and there's a boatload of like chessboards and the retirement home chess mafia. Yeah, there's like this army of like wrinklers out there. Some of them were genuinely like teaching people how to play chess, but others were straight up fucking
hustling.
They were hustling.
ready.
They were
like
cashing out on it. They weren't playing unless you put money down on the fucking table, and then they took you to fucking. They took you straight to school.
I
took you to the
absolutely believe that they would have cleaned me up so hard.
You wanted to play one of them, and I was like,
I wanted
There's
to
no
go meet a
fucking way.
stage and learn their ways, but they would be like, "This guy from out of town is dead meat. It's over."
I just didn't know if I could fucking watch you get destroyed like that by like some old guy who no doubt plays chess every moment of
Every
their
day.
retirement every
Against university students who probably try and learn chess all the time to beat these like evil men.
Yeah, there was no space for us to step into that space. I don't think.
I thought you were gonna say the time we went through a like micro park and it was where the dog park was, the like insanely tiny dog park.
Oh yeah,
and then we got
of those.
the Baja Blasts.
The Baja. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna be honest. To this day, I'm just like I feel like I didn't need to do that to myself. We stepped into a Taco Bell to get like Baja Blasts, and they did look at us like that was a little strange. I don't know if it was strange. I think they did look at us like they were like, "You're not even gonna get a cheesy roll up." Here for the drink. You're just here for the drink. You're not even gonna get like a fucking roll up. I'm gonna put 50 cents down on something with the mass in it. Are you sure you want that much sugar just from liquid in your system?
We must have looked like aliens who only wanted sugar because we were eyeing up the Dippin' Dots place outside before we came in.
Yeah, there was a Taco Bell directly next to a place that just serves Dippin' Dots, and David never had Dippin' Dots and didn't even understand what the concept was. And like we walked by it like 2 times and like scoped out the place, and Dave didn't notice, but the cashier absolutely clocked us and must have thought that we were also fucking aliens. Because like, why weren't we just going in? We looked like we wanted to basically rob the place, as far as I'm concerned, by the way we were scoping it. Like we scoped it in a very strange way, I think, for that lady.
I'm walking around with a big bag that looks like it might have like, it's for carrying money.
Like I don't think there's much money made in the Dippin' Dots industry, but like I don't know. It wasn't a good look. What was the place we went? So once we finished up at John's Pizza, what did we do? What was like the next
Then we went to that weird community place. Because so we looked on the map for cool things to do, and we were far away from everything. But there was this one place it looked like the weird like octagon, and we went there.
That crazy
and it was dystopian.
fucking dystopian complex. What the fuck was the name of it?
Like it's I can't remember, but it was
I feel like it's in my goddamn phone search history because I looked it up because there were signs for it everywhere.
I remember where it was on the map. Like,
hang on, chat. I'm gonna actually see if I can find what this was called, because it would have been. I'm gonna see. I see the part where I was looking up. No, I don't see it anymore. What the fuck?
It was. So was it on Manhattan?
It was.
It was.
It was. It was. It was. It was. Hang on. I think I found the part where I was looking up Dick's Sporting Goods. I think I'm getting close.
Oh, dude, I found it.
Storytown.
Storytown on Stuyvesant Walk. Yes.
STUY Town. It was.
Yeah.
It was, dude. It was like that. It was bizarre. I had never fucking been to a place like that before. Just like these grids of apartment complexes and then like social areas where people were just playing pickleball and basketball. And then sometimes you'd get to like a grid where there would just be a collection of 17 to 18 children like in a circle with like one adult watching over them. But it wasn't like a school. It was just like a daycare, but none of the kids seemed to know what was going on. It looked like they were in a daze. Like none of them were saying anything. They were barely moving. And that was actually like a constant.
Eyes.
Everyone everywhere in this place had glassy eyes. Looked like they didn't know what was going on. It was I had never seen something like it before in my life. And we spent like an hour walking there.
We walked to the place from NYU, which took a while, and then walking there, like on the map, it looks so cool. There's like a big green circle, so I was like, oh, it's some sort of like complex, and there's lots of buildings. It might be architecture. It was just apartments and like a school and baby daycare and libraries. So
yeah,
we got to see it.
I mean, in hindsight, and even in the moment, like. It made sense why we fucking navigated to that place because of the fact that like you understand if you fucking take a trip all the way over to like a place to get food or something in a city and the trip costs you a certain amount of money, you kind of need to stick around in the general area and do something in there to justify the trip to begin with. Like at the very least, walking around and seeing this strange complex was justification for the cost, the payment footed over to the cab.
Yeah.
What
it was
did
funny.
We do after that?
At some point we did go to, so that day
the illusion museum.
That was the day we went to the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah, which was that day. Yeah,
that was the zoo day too. After we went to Storytown, we went to the zoo.
Yes, we went to the zoo. The zoo that's where Dave gave the zoo his contact information on this nasty fucking touchpad thing.
Yeah.
And then we went in. There was creatures that we were actually very big fans of. The bird section, they just kind of let you do whatever the fuck you want. I could have picked up birds from the bird section and taken them home because they did not care. Like we had some fucking cranes that there was one posted up on like the pathway, and like the people at the zoo just straight up cordoned it off. Like they were just like, don't take the left path because right now there's a crane on it.
Oh, no. The freaking the god bird in the bird enclosure.
Oh yeah.
With the red eye. I'm talking about the crane near the red pandas that was just like an arm's length away, and it would look at people and it could like bite you if it wanted to.
I totally the one that was just like kind of half in the bushes and like you bet your ass at some point some kid has walked up to that thing. And it has like actually tried to lunge because it's not going to punch up at someone, I don't think, but it might take a swing at some idiot child who doesn't know.
I think it would pull someone in and absolutely wreck them.
Oh yeah, I've been to the Bronx Zoo, and at the Bronx Zoo, there's somewhat more of a level of like general. These animals probably shouldn't be getting to you, at least from what I remember back in the day. Central Park. Dude, it's one bad day away from all these animals running rampant in Central Park, guys. It is one fucking crazy event. One unlocked door and all these guys pour out into the fucking jungle.
The birds and the bats literally could leave if they wanted to.
If they
today.
wanted to, like,
They
dude,
could walk out.
all I had to do to actually let every bird in the bird exhibit get out was just leave the door open for a half a second. It's like it's like my cat getting outside. Like, it's the same level. Like, I swear to God, if I left the door open, if I opened the door, one of the birds would like fucking lunge forward like a half a foot and think about it. The only reason they probably didn't is because like they needed the humidity.
Oh yeah.
It was very humid in there.
It was warm enough outside though. It wasn't as humid, but they I'm sure like some birds have left and just no one ever knew.
Oh,
they just walked out.
Yeah. That place that place in hindsight, I kind of wish that we had been like wise enough to park closer to it, but it was nice going all the way through. We basically hiked across the entirety of Central Park to get. When I was ordering the cab, I was like, let's just go to Central Park. Put me near Central Park. How big can Central Park be? Being an idiot who doesn't know New York at all. And they put me at Central Park, and that was about an hour walk. To the zoo, and then we had about 15 minutes in there with the animals.
Well, the thing about Central Park Zoo, I think it's animals are cool, so they have that. It's a really good zoo to speed run.
We blasted through that. If you ever need a zoo, you just need to get through in like 20 minutes. You will have 5 minutes to spare at Central. There's no fucking shot. We had time to stop at animals and take a little picture of every single one in a funny position. It was easy. No lore through. Dave, are you the kind of person when you go to like a zoo that you like read actively all of the fucking documentation on everything?
I honestly didn't read a single thing.
Like when it's a museum, it's like, yeah, of course, I'm gonna read what's being said because my eyes can't explain to me what I'm seeing. But like, I don't need a like sheet of paper on the wall to be like, this panda climbs trees when I can see it's doing that. Like it's on the tree right now. It's doing fucking acrobatic stunts off.
Look, if it's convenient and they say like, this is a snow leopard, it's usually in big letters somewhere what the animal is. I don't need to read like its life story. Okay, I know what it is now, and I know what it looks like too. So that's even better. And then I'm done. Like if I really want to know more, I'd be a zoologist, and I'm just not right now. And speedrunning, you got to get through quick. And I didn't have time, so.
Did you see Spider-Man?
Did you see any Spider-Man when you were out?
I didn't see Spider-Man. I didn't see Elmo. We went to Times Square at night.
Yes.
Upon recommendations. And all I really got was people fully evacuating their lungs directly in front of my walking path. We did. The one standout at the Times Square moment was the fight. One of the fights.
Wait.
I would say that our trip was every day there was a great fight. We actually kind of did this out of order because wasn't Carmine's night one?
Oh my. Was it? Oh wait. But Carmine's was after we went to the escape room.
Yeah. The escape room was great. It's hard to talk about it because, frankly, I'm not a huge fan of like getting into like the There was one part where Dave started breakdancing in the escape room, which was like he started doing like a fucking dance, which I thought was pretty rad.
It seemed to work, and I don't really know if it was necessary, but it seemed like it helped us, I think.
Chat, there was a point where in the escape room, turrets dropped down from the ceiling to gun us down, and I think genuinely that was supposed to be a permadeath moment for the escape room if we didn't like deactivate some trap properly. But like the dude that was running the escape room quite literally clocked Dave doing a fucking like crazy dance move and was like, I guess you dodged the bullets, and just undid it and let us move on. So like I was convinced they were gonna be like, you died, get out of the room. But they let us go.
It wasn't clear, and I was like, I was already kind of breakdancing, and then I was like, fine, I'll go harder. And my phone like fell out of my pocket.
Yeah, Dave's phone flew out. Like, but we did do it.
We beat it with a couple hints, I think.
We needed a couple. I think our brains might sound like cope. But I think we overthink a lot of things. I think we
Yeah.
overthought too much of that escape room.
We absolutely did, because it was just like, we have this.
We
We
just
didn't,
forget
and
things
there
like
can't
we
be more.
had. We would
Yeah.
we would just completely ignore certain details because they seemed too simple. We expected a greater challenge.
Well, towards the end, we were like getting quick. We were like slamming through the end part. The start was the
when you
hard.
get to the last 10 minutes, you have to lock in. At that,
Yeah.
because dude, listen, I've never had an escape room person come onto the thing and be like, guys, you actually took too long. There's another party ready to go in. You have to leave. Like, that would kill me. I think that would ruin the entire visit for me.
I would never do an escape room again.
If I ever fail one, I will never be able to move on, because I'm not going to go back and do it again. Like, you don't go back and say, I just need to I got to finish this for myself. Like, you already know, like, that's the saddest thing I could ever think of. It's never happened. I don't plan to let it. Ever.
Yeah, and it didn't happen. And they took pictures. The guy took pictures on my phone and their phone, which now worries me, because those pictures exist somewhere.
Somewhere out there, they have them.
Never to be seen, probably. But I loved the escape room. It was really fun.
The escape room was great. It was great to fight with our minds before we fought with our bodies. About 20 minutes later. When we walked to Times Square and we were like, it's still pretty crowded here, and we wanted to like check out the place when it was a little more cleared out at night. How about we go somewhere that's open late, get some food, and then like swing back outside and see how stuff's looking then. So we chose like a place that was nearby that was open till like 2 a.m. We found this place called Carmine's, this beautiful Italian family restaurant. Family values, family sizes.
Yeah.
Which it was weird to me that they detailed the family sizes part 3 times while giving us our seat. There was it wasn't like in a warning, there are family sizes at this restaurant, or I would have, clocked it and probably have had a slower
I would
roll.
have just thought it meant something else, like, okay, so they're used to seating a lot of people, but they have seats for 2, so that's good.
They have seats for 2, which frankly it is a big mistake. I don't think they should have done that. I think that was in and of
every table
itself.
should have 5 chairs.
There should be
around it.
5 chairs, because guys, when we got the waiter walking us over to the table, just so you know, there's family sizes here. We sit down. Person who comes up to take our order, there's family sizes here. You're probably not going to want to order individual meals for yourself.
You've heard about our portions,
You've heard
right?
about the portions. And I'm like, not really. I don't know if you were... When we walked in, did you take even a moment to clock the meals on anyone else's plates? Because I didn't. I was straight up like fucking laser focused on get a seat, figure out what's on the menu, get some food, relax.
Yeah.
I wasn't out there wondering whether or not this could be end of the line shit.
I didn't think it was going to be the struggle that it became at Carmine's.
Yeah. We ordered garlic bread, which came out. They might as well have given us the loaf. They might as well have given us a whole loaf.
It literally was a loaf. I remember when the garlic bread came out, you started eating. I took one bite and I was like, this is not going to be
Dave
good.
had dude, that's the thing, is that they told us these were big portions, and my brain, when the garlic bread came out, is, oh fuck, right now we have to fight, because I will not be remembered at Carmine's as the fucking jabroni who showed up and actually couldn't like fucking eat a single bite of this shit. So I started fighting, and Dave, because Dave's not a huge cheese guy. You're not. You partake in cheese now, but like you and I both know it. Like it would be better for there to not be cheese on the thing. So Dave got normal garlic bread, no cheese on it. So that there was, and I'm not gonna fucking eat no cheese garlic bread. All right, I that's not for me. So there was half of this plate of like the ones for Dave, and I'm fucking going to town on my side because I already know that the fight. There's a fight that we
It's a big guy.
I didn't think it was going to happen.
Watching.
There's people watching. Everyone is clocking the tables near them to see if they brought a family to this place. And the two of us I've made it like a bite or 2 in, and Dave has taken a little nibble and then genuinely put it down and said, I can't do this anymore. to my face. So I you gave up in one bite, Dave.
It was just a feeling of like, man, I'm still like full from like 3 hours ago. Like I was like, my stomach can't adapt to this. And I look around, literally like people singing happy birthday for like their loved ones and like, oh, we love you, Grandpa. And I'm there with a piece of garlic bread that's just kicked my ass.
The fucking tonal shift of you and I looking at each other and saying, how did this happen to us? This was supposed to be a relaxing evening. To like desperately trying to eat this food, to someone like an entire pack of people singing happy birthday, to us fist pumping because we were so happy for that person's birthday.
It happened 4 times.
Yeah, four birthdays happened in like the 20 minutes that we were eating garlic bread. And the first one I wasn't very into. By the third one, I was fucking nodding along to the song. By the fourth one, I was straight up fucking giving thumbs up to the person with the birthday. Like I was straight up eye contact, nodding and thumbs upping these people as I fucking downed garlic bread slice after slice.
I remember looking down at my lasagna, putting it in my mouth and fist pumping for happy birthday.
The lasagna phase was the worst part of that night for me because you can't fuck up garlic bread. That lasagna was so fucking mid that it actually like it made me sad.
Yeah,
I couldn't. That was your fight. My fight was the garlic bread. Dave's fight was the lasagna because I couldn't do it. The lasagna, from a flavor standpoint, the sauce was too chunky. It didn't have. It was lacking in many ways. So we had our battles.
For me, it's lasagna, so it's just another thing with cheese on it. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna have to at least eat half of this, like between us. So. Yeah. And it was freaking huge. It was gigantic.
It was too much. I had like 1/4 of it. I only had 1/4. Right? I didn't do half.
Yeah.
You made it half by also having a quarter and then having a little bit extra to like make it, because we knew we weren't gonna finish the family size meals. We weren't a family.
We had to fight,
we had 2 people. Honestly, what they should have fucking done at the restaurant is said, you guys came in a party of 2. We have another party of 2. We're going to sit you next to.
That would have been awesome.
Then you won't look so fucking sad at the end of the night. Because honestly, I would have fucking, if I knew what was coming, I would have accepted that. I would have been like, okay, like I have no fucking choice. We showed up. we have to be fucking, there's got to be some ELO matchmaking we can take, some kind of fucking skill-based setup.
We were in a diamond game and we were bronze.
We were bronze in a diamond game. They fucking took us to the goddamn cleaners, dude. We stood no chance.
We were just like, they should have a sign like, no losers allowed. Bring family next time. Like it just felt like they knew, and no one was willing to like make the sacrifice of like, hey, we're gonna cut your portion size in half, and like, you know, no one was gonna be kind. They'd give you the whole thing and say, now you've made your bed, lie in it. Go on.
It was so, look, the problem was, and I knew it was going to happen because when it did happen, it was fucking devastating. It was when someone finally, this old bald man came up to our table and was like, are you guys done with that? And we had to say, looking at literally half the food still there. It's not just like, oh, it's half a normal plate. It's like these are heaping portions of food.
Yeah.
And go, yeah. And then they say, do you want me to bag that? And we say, no.
We don't have a microwave.
They looked at us like we were fucking dirt. They shook their fucking heads and they walked that shit away. And
we got a bad rap at Carmine's.
Dude, I would have rather there be a fucking menu like page that was just things to eat alone, and when you ordered it, a fucking slide whistle fucking like made like a whew sound when we fucking ordered it in front of the entire crowd. Like I would have preferred that. I would have preferred them fucking shamed me at the start, so at least I could finish my meal, like not feeling like the moment that I say I'm done is going to be the worst part of the night. It was a constant fucking build up to just waiting for that old man to like fucking get disappointed at us.
I mean, I I just enjoyed the happy birthdays at the end.
The happy birthdays made me happy, and that's pretty rare. Usually, when it's someone's birthday at a restaurant, I'm like, man, fuck you. Like I'm a kind of an asshole about that. I don't want to hear anyone's birthday happening. I don't want people cheering around me. I fucking hate your guts. All right, but in place,
it was like
values.
a moment. Yeah, family values. I felt
were
like
everywhere.
they were my family.
Yeah,
for
I
a
feel like
brief
I
moment
could have walked
before.
up and been like, "Whose birthday is it today?" And like, they
Yeah.
would have let me sit down and maybe enjoy some of their family size meal because like I feel like I could have.
But I mean, so that was Carmine's. That was probably what started our fight mentality.
Yeah.
For like the whole time became about fighting and surviving.
It became a war.
So it did, and that was a battle. I think we can call that one a loss.
That was a loss. That was a
yeah.
devastating loss. And the problem is we fought so hard.
No,
we
no,
could
no.
never say that was a win. Even
That
off
was
of
a
that.
Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah.
Okay. If the
The
best it could be
sustained
is a
losses,
Pyrrhic victory.
people will talk
Heavy.
about how it was never ever going to be a good outcome.
But we walked out bellies full, hearts empty, and made our way back.
We needed the energy. Honestly, the amount of food that we were forced to eat at Carmine's to preserve even a shred of our dignity was going to serve us well in the days to come because the fights were not over.
The coming battle of day 3, or the dawn of the final day.
The dawn of the final day
was so
different for you and I.
Yeah, we had different paths to take.
This was a diverging path was taken because Dave had to get a car and had to get some supplies for our ultimate goal of basically the entire trip. This was our goal. It was that we wanted to fish. We wanted to be men of the water.
Yep.
We wanted to get on that fucking boat or on some kind of body of water, whether it be the dock or the boat, and we wanted to fish something out and eat it in some capacity.
Yeah. So I had, before that, I had told my aunt and uncle who live on Long Island, hey, we might be catching fish. Can we come back here and we'll cook it up and eat it? Because that's what we want to do with the fish. And they're like, you're getting fish? Amazing. This is going to be great. All right. We'll see you guys like later on in the evening. Drop by whenever. We'll have time. We'll do this whole thing. And I was like, this is going to be great. And they're ready. Like, I get up early and I head out from the hotel super early and I go get the car from the rental place. Okay. And I had booked the car the night before. And it was meant to be like a tiny little Nissan, something that could hold, like with a boot that could hold fishing supplies. And the guy at the place goes, oh, sorry, there was a problem with our system. Your car isn't available. Would you like a different car? And I was like, oh, sure. And he goes, is a sports car okay? And I said, no. I told him to his face, I said, no, I don't want that. And then he goes, oh, okay. And then he starts talking again, like gets my details and goes, right, so we've got this Ford Mustang for you. And I said, is that a sports car? And he said, yep. And I look at him puzzled. And I go, okay, do you have another car? He goes, nah, it's just a good car. And he gives me the keys.
Nah, it's good. You're good. It drives.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I'm fully insured, right, for everything. And he goes, yeah, that's right. And so I'm like, okay. And
dude,
so
it was not a good car for what we wanted, and I don't think that guy could have ever understood. Like the amount of, by day 3, you were good physically. My fucking legs had enough of what was going on. I don't know how it happened to me. So every time I'd climb out of that fucking dinky ass 2 inches from the floor car, my legs would buckle and fucking struggle to lift me back up off of the. I might as well have rolled out of that fucking car, dude.
I would always bump myself as I got out because it's too small and too low to the ground. So I get the car, like, early in the day, and I'm like, geez, this car is like really above my pay grade, right? It's my first time driving in America ever. and I drive stick shift. And I don't know if you noticed, Tomato, but like when I was driving, my left hand was ghost changing gear.
I
and, like,
noticed.
touching the door.
I didn't want to say anything because I felt like if I added one more factor of like, oh, I'm now paying attention to that, it was going to stress you out more than I already knew you were by simply the fact that you had to drive in New York, like your first time driving in the States. So I was like, I've clocked this thing. I think clocking those things, Dave, was the part of the like drive where I was just like, the best thing I can do right now is fall asleep for myself and him. Because if I am a like spectator to what's going on here, I think it's just going to make it worse. So my body just knocked myself the fuck out until we like arrived nearby the fishing zone. I was just unconscious.
But so before we met up though, I went to a Dick's Sporting Goods to get fishing licenses, which we were told we could get there, and fishing rods, plural, might I add. That'll be important later. But okay, I get there and the guy's like, "Oh no, nobody does fishing licenses in store. You have to do them online." So I tried to do it online and put my details in, and it wouldn't work. It was like, like you're not from here, like wrong, like, and you're meant to be able to get them even if you live out of state or you're from a different place. So I was like, fine. I called Tomato. I asked, could you get a fishing license on your phone? See if you can do this stuff. Mine's not working, but we'll like group up later and we'll do this whole thing. And Tomato does that successfully from the hotel. I'm still at Dick's Sporting Goods getting fishing rods, plural. And I'm speaking to these two awesome dudes, right? Genuinely, like one of my favorite people I've met in New York this time was this short, bald guy, and this tall, like Italian guy. And they were manning the fishing station or the fishing stuff at Dick's. And it was like two cartoon characters. And I bumble along and I'm like, "Hi, excuse me, I'm looking for a fishing rod." And he goes, "Oh, so you're looking for a rod?" And he calls like, "Paul!" And the guy from like the other side, like covered in fishing rods, like puts his hand up. It's like, "What?" And they're like talking about fishing and like telling me stuff, and I'm like, "This is amazing." They're like two like, and he's like, "Oh well, if you're fishing, you want to go here." And like, "Oh, you fished much?" And I go, "No, I've never." And he's like, "Well, okay, so you're gonna go to like JoJo's Fishing Shack or whatever. It's right here," and he marks it like on a map. Shows me where it is, and I say, "Great." And I'm like, "Oh, can we like rent stuff there to fish?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, you can. You can do all that stuff." And so I'm like, "Amazing. We'll be able to get rods from there and like do everything." But I was like, "Oh, you know what? Let me just buy a fishing rod. Even if we'll rent one out there or whatever, I'll have one because maybe I'll keep it and give it to my cousins who live in New York and stuff. Like it'll be nice if we
and
come
a
back
good
with
thing
it."
you fucking did, because I'll tell you what, when we got to that place, I didn't see a fishing rod. Like I didn't see an option to get what we needed there in any capacity.
There were boats because that guy had bait, but he told us we couldn't fish there.
Yeah, there was some weird stuff. There was some weird shit that happened at that place, but we'll go in chronological.
So I buy the fishing rod. I get like, spool, line. I even got a fishing kit of like starter gear to catch fish in the sea.
Anything a fish could want was in that little box. Every color under the rainbow was an option for these fish to get killed on.
We had a good kit. And the rod was like, yeah, you can use it in seawater or freshwater. It's fine. I'm like, this is great. So we'll use this one as like a sacred rod, and we'll rent one from the place when we get there. It'll be fine. And then I'll sort out my like license and stuff, whatever later. So we do that, and then I go pick up Tomato from like somewhere in, what was it, Queens?
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, let's drive out to like some place way, way off in Long Island. What was it called? It was near this place where those guys.
It was called like Hempstead. That was the area we went to.
Yes, that's right. It was like super far out. It was really cool.
It was actually very nice. It was like a nice scenic trip out there. We arrived in the general area. Our destination we went to was like this burger place. And we were like, well, we should get food. I hadn't eaten any breakfast because I had to check out. And we didn't eat anything the day before either, technically, because
Yeah.
we had fries and onion rings at the Comedy Cellar, which I guess we'll cover last since we
We'll do
jumped.
yeah.
Well, that part was devastating as well. For a
The
different
Comedy
one.
Cellar?
But we'll get to that.
The guy?
The
Oh, yeah.
fucking burger place was really nice. I got
But
stuff with bacon on it, and I just didn't expect that the bacon would be actual bricks of meat that to this day I can still feel parts of my arteries screaming from it. It was as thick as
really
my fucking
thick.
thumb, chat. Like this bacon that they put on like the burger that I got. Like it was a brick of bacon. I had never and honestly, it was very good. It might have been, Dave, it might have been my favorite meal of the entire trip just because I was so fucking hungry. It was good shit. But
it was a really good place too.
the point of that part was that
Was the
Dave and I
conversation.
needed to talk about something very important before we went
Yes.
to that pier. And it was if we were ready to pull something out of the water, grab it by its tail, and slam it into a rock as hard as we fucking could to kill it, because we'd have to take a life at the end of this. And we really hadn't talked about whether or not we were ready to send
Who was gonna
something
kill it.
beyond this
Yeah.
mortal coil in order to feast upon its flesh. So we got into a lot of hypotheticals about that.
I went out of my way to bring like a little knife, because my plan was to like sever the nerves connecting to the brain, so it
you
insta-dies
wanted to nerve
painlessly.
sever it, and like everything I looked up was like, don't do that. Fucking beat its shit in with like a fucking boulder, like a caveman.
We argued about it, and then I looked it up on my phone. What's this humane way to kill a fish painlessly? And it said, "Oh, just whack it really hard."
Yeah, like that's the thing. So I knew that was because I've been on like fishing charters before with family. Like
Yeah.
the speed at which someone that's done this a lot simply grabs a fish. They sometimes do the knife thing. I've seen them fucking do like a boom, and it just ceases to be. But more
Yeah.
times I've seen a man grab the fish by its tail, boom, and just it's done. And it looks exactly the same as before. It was bopped like that. It's just, and then they just toss it in a box. But I'll tell you what. I don't think we really, at the end of that conversation, were any closer to being confident in our abilities to.
I wasn't confident. I was counting that when we caught a fish, my fight or flight would kick in.
Our feral instincts would activate, and we would simply kill the thing that was fighting in front of us.
We'd be able to do it, and I would be like, I'm different now. Like I've unlocked something.
We were ready to go away from that trip completely changed. Like, chat, there was a chance that you didn't recognize the people we came back as at the end of this journey. Like, and we knew that we were ready and willing and open
to make that
to
sacrifice.
fully changing by taking a life. So we got out there. We went to the pier. We drove by it. We drove by it because we had to stop at the bait shop.
So it was Ted's fishing station.
Ted's fishing station.
I found the place
because we needed bait.
Cool.
Ted was cool. We showed
Ted
up.
cool.
We were told Ted would have live bait for us. We talked to Ted, and he looked at us in the eye and said, "There is no live bait here. You actually want the place next door.
The guy next door.
You want the guy next door for bait."
Also cool. Yeah.
And we go over there, and did that guy actually have anything for us? Or did we go back again to get what we needed?
So we went to the first place, parking next to Ted's, and we were like, "Oh, can we fish here?" He said, "Oh wait, no." So that was Ted's fishing station. Ted, the guy there, was like, "You can't fish here."
Crazy by the name, by the way. If your place is called Ted's Fishing Station and it's the one place on the island you can't fish, something's gone wrong.
So Ted tells us to go next door. We go next door and say, "Can we fish here?" They go, "No. You can go to some like place somewhere else." And I was like, "Oh, great. We also need some bait." And they go, "Oh, we don't have bait."
Yeah, so we've now gone on 16 separate diverging side quests to find even the most basic parts of this. We go back to Ted. Yeah. Like another 3 blocks back down the road, back to Ted. and we ask him because we were told he has the live bait that we needed the entire time. And he's finally like, we don't have live bait. We got frozen bait. So he pulls out this fucking brick of dead fish
Oh my
from
God.
the freezer that we needed to thaw them to actually use. Thankfully, it was
Frozen
hot as
little
shit
guppy.
outside, so we just let it thaw in the air. The fish surely wouldn't mind. So we bought that, and we tried to find the pier we actually need to go to, marked by a gigantic ass windmill.
The guy that sold us the bait also gave us directions to the place where we could fish. The perfect fishing spot where other people would be fishing too.
Yes.
So we drive there. Luckily, we'd already been kind of there before because we got lost earlier. But we get there, and it's the spot. As we arrive, there's another guy like parking up with like a cooler, like all this fishing gear. Like he's got different
The
rods.
guy showed up at the same time as us, and he was fucking kitted. He was ready to take lives. This was like John Fisherman.
This is the look. Tomato and I coming out of a Ford Mustang.
Climb out of a Ford Mustang, fucking neon green fishing rod looking like it was like made by like a child. Fucking like a totally overpriced cooler to like that looks like we just didn't know what the fuck we were doing at all when we bought it. Like this fucking dinky ass kit for like fishing line and hooks. The fishing rod's not even set up yet. Like it's not wired or anything. We look like posers. We look like actual posers.
Yep.
And we had to like we just rushed out to get ahead of this guy because we didn't want to be walking in at the same time.
We didn't want to be too close to him. So we get to like the spot, and finally things are looking up. Okay, but this is like the main hub zone for like fishermen, right?
It's popping. There's like a dozen people here. They're all. Most of them are old. Most of them are old and experienced. There's a couple people like more closer to our age. But it's mostly elderly people who have taken many a life.
So, and even while we were there, I got excited because we watched a guy with a fish on the line, and I was like, I want to fish there. That's where we got it. That's where the fish are, right? But first, I didn't realize we had to line the fishing rod. Now, this is the part of the story where I let you guys know I have had zero experience fishing in my life up until this moment. This is the first time I've held a fishing rod.
Yeah.
Or line or done anything. And Tomato's done it once.
I've done it once, but I was certainly not the one lining the rod. Like I wasn't the one setting that shit up. It came pre-set up for me. So we kind of sit there for like we set up the chairs, we find a good spot.
Yeah.
We sit there for like 4 minutes. Staring at these two pieces of
we're like getting
material.
the gear out,
like we're hooking up all the other parts. We're like gearing up. We're posting up on this spot, and neither of us really know how to do the most important part of the whole thing. So Dave takes the rod and he goes over to the only other two people that are anywhere near our age bracket.
Yeah,
because of course they're the ones that may understand how fucking stupid we look.
Yeah,
and Dave gets them to help him.
I do the
line up the rod.
I ask for help. I do it.
He does what we had to do because if we sat there for another minute staring at that rod, people were going to start thinking that we were fucking idiots.
This is an important moment as the guy is lining the rod. He's saying like so many different things, and at least 3 times he says, "Oh, you just got to pull it through here," but you know that, right?
But you
and
know
then he
that,
says,
right?
Oh, and then you twist this, and you remember this, and I didn't have the guts to say, actually, I don't know that. I just went, I sure do. And
watching
I said, Thank you.
From a distance, Dave output a level of confidence that really should be studied. Like, from my perspective, he was nodding along, fucking not a single problem in the world. Like, I would have believed that you knew exactly what you were doing, and you were testing them to see if they knew how to do a rod.
Yeah, if he deserved to be with us. So this really nice guy lines the rod. I come back happy as Larry, and we know because back at Dick's, the guy told me you guys are looking for fluke because out over here on Point Lookout you can catch fluke. And so I'm like, amazing. This fishing guide has the thing for fluke. So we tie it on. I literally stab myself with the hook 3 times.
Yep.
But we finally get it on, and like, it's bait time. The bait is like partially thawed. The bag's a little frozen still, but we get like the weakest, warmest fish. Stick it on, and then I'm buzzing. I'm
Off
so
to the
ready.
fucking races, dude.
Yeah.
And
So,
I mean, that cast was great. The first one was amazing. Like it was the rush I felt when we heard like the buzz of the line,
like,
fucking as it like everything went perfectly. I was like, we're fucking. This is it.
We're fishing. We're
fishing.
doing it. Yes. Oh, I'm even happy now thinking about it.
That moment, concentrated right there, isolated from everything else, was genuinely like extremely heartwarming, wholesome. Like we went through this whole fucking journey, and we got there. We threw the line out. The first cast was a little like it was a good cast, but it ended up getting washed under the pier, so we pulled it back up.
Yeah, so we pull it back up, and like, the bait's even still on the hook. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, it's still there, but it's sliding off, so I like throw it out and put another bait on. And I say something like, oh, that's to entice the fishies, right? With the first one to like trick them into coming near where we are.
Yeah.
But so then I go, oh, the spot where that other guy was catching his fish, that's how far we got to yeet this thing, right? And that was when disaster struck. So, you remember when I told you the guy was fiddling with the fishing rod? There was a knob on the top of the spool that he had loosened a couple times. And I identified this as the thing I need to loosen to have the line go further when I throw it. So I'm like, yo, I need to send this thing. So I turn this knob on the top of the spool a lot, okay? I keep turning it till I'm like, okay, that's enough. I don't want to like have this thing go too far. And I leave it loose. Now, for you fishermen and people I've spoken to after, I hold the fishing rod with 2 hands around the pole, and I don't hold the top of the spool with the thing I loosened, okay? So, I like get ready with like a baseball swing, looking right out over the ocean to where this thing is.
It was beautiful.
It was a great throw.
It was a great cast if the goal of the cast was to eject all of the contents of the fishing rod into the water about 10 yards away from him.
That's right. As I cast, so think of the hook, it goes whoosh, so it's going out there. What I didn't realize was the spool has come off of the fishing rod, so I'm only holding the pole and the spool. But
it was to see it from a third person perspective. It was maybe the most devastating thing I had ever seen, because the smile on Dave's face didn't register what just happened for at least 10 seconds. While I watched in truly slow motion as the entire fishing rod decomposed in front of him. And then I looked up, Dave, and I didn't tell you this. That sound was a sound everyone in the entire fishing dock clocked. Because there's no fucking way they weren't going to notice the sound of the entire line detaching from the apparatus and just plopping into the water.
Yeah.
Old people genuinely from the opposite side looked at us, shook their heads, and then looked back away. And I felt myself die. And this was all in a window of about 10 seconds.
So while that's happening, in my mind, I go, why does the fishing rod feel weird? And I look at my hands. Imagine me smiling the whole time, right? I'm looking at my hands. I look down and I look up, and I look down and I see that the thing the line was turned around is gone, and there's like a trail of it leading down, not just into the water, but underneath the pier that we're standing
the
on.
Speed at which Poseidon devoured this fucking fishing line and took it deep into the briny depths was stunning. It was stunning.
And it's so messed up because I was like thinking, oh, like is that because I turned the thing, or was I supposed to hold the spool when you cast? Like I always thought you kind of do it like in the TV shows where you just like, whoosh. um, but so now the mission has become to retrieve the hook at least, or to catch a fish with the
there
hook.
was a great fucking shame to it. There was like a level of no, chat. The reason it was retrieved to at least me at the time was we just deposited litter into the pier in like the stupidest possible fucking way, and if we don't put effort into extracting this shit back, we are fucking assholes. So
we publicly littered. People have
we
seen
publicly littered. Everyone saw and heard.
Yeah. And because there was a time where like I turned to Tomato and Tomato tells me what happened and I went, ah! Like I couldn't not yell and freak out, and everyone definitely heard it. So now we've been rumbled
They heard
fully.
the sound, they heard the shriek. There was no way around it. We basically had to both lean over the pier now and try to slowly scoop out this fucking line from underneath the dock, which I would love to say was an easy process that didn't take 20 to 30 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
But it wasn't. It involved a lot of physics-based puzzle solving.
It involved removing the entire fishing line from the spool and pulling out a full spool, an untouched full spool of fishing line.
It was all of it. It's actually insane to me how much of that spool managed to get untied and then knotted around things the way it did. And there were points where it was like a gentle like extraction. There were other points where Dave ran about 10 to 20 yards away from the fucking dock to see if he could pull it out through just getting more leverage and distance, which from like the distance, if you couldn't see the line, made Dave look like he was trying to do some kind of water bending trick. Like there was some kind of weird wizardry going on. It was like genuinely unsafe to navigate that entire part of the field.
If anyone
because there was fishing
past,
line everywhere.
They would have got tangled and maybe died. It was bad. So, but okay. So the first moment was when we retrieved the hook, which unfortunately, a fish had gotten onto the hook, eaten the bait, and left. So
it's bold of you to assume that bait just didn't fall the fuck off. It's bold of you to assume that any fish caught that shit and fucking came anywhere near our embarrassing asses, dude.
When I was pulling the boys in the lab, there was blood on the hook. I took it to a forensic lab. They said there was blood on the hook. It was a fish.
It was the saddest fucking cope of all to be like, at least a fish came over here for fucking one hot sec to check out our mess. That's so fucking sad. What happened is that bait fell the fuck off during the 20 minutes that it was continuing to thaw in that fucking ocean.
It was at the bottom of it was on set. The bottom.
Dude, they were laughing at us above the fucking ocean, and they were laughing at us under the goddamn sea.
Oh my god.
There's no way fish didn't clock that shit and go, what the fuck is that? I'm out. Like, there's just no way.
Okay, so we get the hook back, right? So now we have, like, the hook part, and we have, like, a bunch of the fishing line. And then Tomato says, like, oh, let's cut the line, right? We've retrieved, like, as much as we can responsibly. It's not going to be littering like with 1,000,000 yards of fishing line in the sea now. So let's cut the line.
It was a point where it didn't make sense anymore to continue from my perspective to dangle. Like we were doing essentially, chat, at this point, physics puzzles to try to hook the line around the pillar of the pier that it was tangled in order to untangle parts of it. And it was just like, we had been here now for 10 minutes at the same part, and we were at the end of the line to begin with.
Yeah. But me, in my true, like, I guess I was like, to tell you the honest truth, I was so disappointed. I was like, okay, if we get the spool back, I can re-spool the line and we can get one more cast in for Tomato
That
because
was
he hasn't gotten to do anything.
I never touched the rod, dude. I never touched the rod and did
Let it
anything
be-
involving
Tomato,
fishing.
Tomato's hands didn't get to like touch the rod with the hook on it.
Yep.
Because I had hooked it and like done all this stuff, and I did the first one. I was like, oh, let me go for let me get a proper one in for my like turn. So I'm like, I'm getting the spool back, and this involved pulling. So if to explain this as simply as I could, I guess by some trick of Poseidon, the spool, even though it should have gone forward into the sea, somehow bounced back and curled underneath the pier and around the big like column of wood.
The currents
So
and tides were against us from the very fucking beginning that day.
The
That's
very
what I believe.
beginning.
From the very fucking beginning.
We were basically in a raid. But like, that's what
There was a raid mechanic going on. We misplayed the mechanic, and
Yeah.
as a result, we had to pay the price.
And it came to a point where I had managed to pull, after like loads of pulling line, I pulled up the spool and realized that physically there was no way for me to get the spool like out of this like spiral that it was in around the pole. And Tomato was like, cut the line. And I remember you said, how much longer until we can go? And I was like, dude, I don't want to keep us here forever. And I said 5 minutes.
And chat, it wasn't out of a like I'm getting impatient perspective. It was out of everyone in that fucking place thought that we were two clowns lost.
Yeah.
We lost our circus. Like we were lost, and
they didn't want us there. We
they
were not
didn't want
welcome.
us there. It was so fucking over. Dave's face was staring at the ocean. I was staring at the surroundings. All right, I was seeing the looks we were getting while he was dialed in trying to like save the fucking environment. I was seeing
like-
how they were looking at us.
we were like the two guys in the lighthouse. That's like we were in our own like black and white picture. So I'm like lost, trying to figure out how to pull the spool up, and I'm like, I have 5 minutes. I literally mind break, and with the amount of fishing line I have, with the hook on it, I risk it. And my plan is to re-lower the part of the hook back, and hook the spool with the fishing hook manually by hand and pull it up. And
Dave created
untwist
a
it
pulley
around.
system. He created a simple machine apparatus using the fish. It was actually fucking cool. Like I genuinely thought it was fucking rad how you managed to get this thing out. It was some genius play, and it really was fucking inspiring because at the end of it, when you got that shit out, chat, we did catch something.
Yeah.
We caught
We actually
big old fucking wada seaweed, dude.
Massive
That bad
seaweed
boy.
W, guys.
And honestly, we didn't take
That's
the time
great.
to check what was attached to it. There could have been a little guy in there. We didn't actually
bet.
confirm.
Nemo could have been on that hiding from the
Nemo.
evil fish.
We could have got a little Nemo situation in there. Anything could have fucking happened. Did you kill it? Did we toss it back? I don't think we went like fuck yeah, and we fucking started eating it just to prove fucking
You
point.
know what? I remember making it a point. I was like, this is our catch. And I like put it on the ground. I was like, this isn't going back in the ocean because you're mine. We left it there.
To this day, it
because-
sits on the edge of the fucking pier, dried out under the sun.
Yeah, because the realization set in. So after like the elation of getting the spool back and like, dude, the fishing rod is salvaged. Like it can work. I wrap it all up. I wrap all the thing. We put it in a bag, and then the shame sets in of where we are and like the other people there. Like the whole time, I couldn't see anybody except the sea and the fishing rod and the spool. And so we dip as like we're gone. We're like, and we're out, and we're like walking away. And as we're like talking about what has just happened, there was a guy coming back. And I don't know if you noticed me do this, but there was a guy like walking past us on the way back to the car. And I said something like, "We caught so many fish today." to try and like make him believe anything, because we had the cooler and like we also had this fishing rod with like the loosest, like most tangled line you've ever seen.
It was bad. It was so bad, dude.
Yeah. And all the while, like, we're trying to sort out dinner for the night, and Vinny's asking what happened, and I said, "Oh, we're going fishing, and we'll probably catch some fish. So I don't know if we'll meet up for dinner." And then I have to message I was like, "Hey, Vinny, I lost something today," and I was meant to finish off with like, "I lost like all hope in life." But I just like stopped typing, so all Vinny thought was we went fishing and I lost something, and it was my fault that we were gonna be late for dinner. So that was that. That is the fishing story. There's the fishing.
I think it's fair to say we say a lot that something changed our lives. I do think that did change our lives. I think that one really did change our path. It changed the way we. One day we have to go back.
We do. The thing is now we must like publicly catch a fish or something, like on TV.
The stakes
like,
are up now because
so
if we don't get a third try, like we don't get a second, like we do this one more time, we pull it off, and you know what? Here's the thing: is I think, like, look, that one fishing rod wasn't enough. Dude, you ain't catching me slipping again. I'm gonna come in with 3 backup rods. Like we're gonna come in with the whole setup.
We're coming back with spares, like different types, like different lines. We'll have it all for next time.
Not gonna slip up again, ever.
Yeah,
dude.
will
those
never.
fish are ours. We'll just do more research. We won't be caught slipping.
I'm gonna bring a gun next time if I have to.
I'm gonna bring some kind of chemical agent. To kind of like drop into the water to just kind of let the fish float up. That's how we, and that's the thing, Dave, is that was the most devastating moment. It wasn't the scariest for me. The scariest was the Comedy Cellar. Actually, that place fucking essentially, Dave and I went to this like hard to get into like stand-up comedy place the night before, and. We went at like 11 p.m. this really late night showing, and while we were in line, they were like, "You guys are gonna be at the front, okay?"
Yeah,
which to
they asked me this. Yeah,
they asked Dave this, and Dave is just like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "I do not." It connects the dots in my head that like, oh, of course, the stand-up comedian is gonna do like crowd work. They're gonna come for us.
I didn't know how much crowd work they do. It was more than I thought.
Yeah, so we ended up at the last minute after getting our seats and realizing we were front and fucking center for whoever was up there. Truly in the firing line. We were like, oh, let's ask if we can move. And we ended up moving to the back, and the dude that took our seat, genuinely the dude that took our fucking seat, got killed out there. They killed him. Chat, they killed him in a way that I almost don't even want to go into on the stream. Like it was the kind of shit that would actually make me uncomfortable to detail on stream.
It is because like it started with the comedians didn't hear the other sets. They only heard like the end bit, but it started with one guy at the end, or it was the first like lady at the end. Like say something about this guy, and the next comedian heard it, and then they'd come up and say even more stuff about him, and then at the end of their set the next guy hears like something they say, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get even more, and then one lady in particular, God,
she fucking went too far. Like and it was fucking funny, but it was that point of like Dave and I actually looked at each other, and
that was our seats.
That guy, his ass was where my ass was. Like that spot was mine, and I felt like I had dodged the greatest of fucking bullets. It was It was horrifying. It was like some Final Destination shit. Like I evaded the kill zone.
I hate to say this. I think we got away with it so easily. I must have had like a black guy buff being there, because everybody treated me like I was the coolest dude. Like when I went to go to the guy at the door, I went to somebody and I was like, "Hey man, can I get my seats changed?" And he was like, "Go speak to Mel at the door." And I went over, and because I'm an idiot, I said, Mel, excuse me, in like my plain British accent. And he goes, yes, sir. And I was like, I'd like my seats changed, please. And I say, sorry for the inconvenience. He goes, anytime for you, man. And so I go back, go back and like get seats changed, and it feels great. Like, and then after the show, I was like, okay, we're leaving, and the guy who's up like introducing people and getting people hyped up.
Yeah.
He was at the door, and he was like, "Oh, so good to see you, man," and like fist bumped me and like shook my hand. I was like, "Thanks, man. See you around." I've never been here before.
I mean,
they were just like, "This guy's cool, I guess."
it fucking worked out for us, dude. I don't know why dude, all I can think of is that, like, did they just clock us and they were like, they look like we could fucking clown on them. Do they pick people to go in the front that they're just like, we could fucking kill them if we need to. If we need a quick laugh, we could kill these two. Did they clock us visually and just say, we could kill them?
I think they would have nothing on me, okay? The unfortunate thing is the guy who they were actually killing and destroying had red hair and glasses, a lot like Tomato.
He was heavier set than me, but that was really the only fucking difference between us.
He was like a shorter, heavier Tomato. That was it. The only problem was his occupation and like his lifestyle, because he was asking for it with that, I guess.
He got into some details that I simply would have omitted and simply not gone to. But like, that's the thing is, like, I knew when we were taking those seats, I was like, this is night 2. Yeah. I don't have the fucking fight in me at 11 p.m. night 2 to fucking like get goofy with like the stand-up comedians, like the professional stand-up comedians. Yeah. These guys, some of their sets were the funniest, like the hardest I've laughed in like a year. Like genuinely, Dave and I were gasping for air at one point. Yeah. So I couldn't have been that person. I couldn't have fought the way that they needed me to fight. Not after every other fight we had.
I was really worried when she was talking about accents, and I was like, holy God. Like, there was a lady who I would describe as uncomfortably horny. And then she talking about having a thing for accents. Thank God there were other British people there, like an ungodly amount of other British people. But there was a lady that talked about I like my men, and then just like black guy joke, and I was like like shaking, quivering in my boots, dude, thinking
it was a totally different experience, I think, in that place that we had, because we had the opportunity to be in the front, and then we're moved. That whenever something was said that could have applied to us,
been us.
We like looked at each other and we're like, we fucking, another bullet dodged, another explosion evaded by sheer happenstance. Like that was the whole time. And honestly, it made it more enjoyable for me, because it was a totally new experience to be like, I'm watching this man die inside from across the room. I'm as far away from him as I could be. I've got a front row seat to him, my old seat, and this guy is dissociating in the front row as like the different fucking stand-up comedians like get up there to kill him over and over again for like fucking giggles in the audience. It's crazy.
It was a great night to not be in those seats.
But like, I don't know, man. What a trip all around. What a time. We will need to at some point get back out there under the open waters.
Yeah, we gotta this time we'll go like Jaws. With like a boat.
Chartering is such a bitch, but we could fucking try.
Chartering would have sucked. But
like, that's the thing, is that I don't want whatever we do to be based off of some old Captain Ahab motherfucker pushing us out of the way at the last second and being like, this is how you fucking do it, and then like getting, pulled into the ocean and disappear. I don't want that to be how the story goes. I want it to be that we fucking caught that thing. We got the big one. That's on us,
Yeah.
Just rent a kayak. I'm gonna be honest. There was a point at Central Park where we could have like gotten on these little pedal boats or whatever, or like these rowboats, and I straight up Dave, it's not like a you thing. I think it's like a us dynamic thing in general, where I'm like, there was a 50% chance that if we climbed in that thing, we were going to be underwater drowning.
Given how fishing went for us, like we have the comedy curse. Like,
Like there's certain friendships you have where you're just like, there's no fucking way with this person that we are going to like be good
Survive.
in this scenario. And it's not anything to do with them. It's something to do with us. And I wasn't gonna fucking end up head underwater in like some amoeba infested swamp pond.
I know the water was green. I was like,
The water was
like,
green.
Not feeling well. Let's just chill for today.
I don't want to open my brain to like brain eating amoeba just yet, amoeba. And I can fucking help it from Central Park. God damn.
Honestly, it was one of my favorite trips ever. Those days were immensely fun.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. It's like my first time going out to like just like genuinely hang out with like no other shit attached. It was great. It was awesome. And I mean, fucking hell. Is there anything that we missed?
We did see Vinny.
We did see Vinny.
Tomato, I'll be completely honest. When you were like, what's that word that you always say that's like really jarring to hear? And I was like, which one is this?
The fact that you don't know which one it is
because it doesn't seem wrong to me. It doesn't seem wrong to me. That's what it means.
Dave, I mean, I'm going to be honest. David actually came back and did a stream just yesterday, if I remember correctly. Wait. I'm going to be honest, guys. He came back after a year of absence and retirement to justify the use of derogatory terminology. Explain that not all people are created the same. His words, not mine. And then get into the Big Mac bit. So there's David. This is like the turnaround when like a fucking like an actor you really enjoy disappears and comes back with some crazy fucking.
Okay,
some crazy thoughts.
I'm implicating because I told you the Big Mac bit like near enough when I wrote it.
You told me that bit when it was much closer to its original inception.
Original, yeah. And you agreed with me that we can't say this for a long time.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, dude. After hearing you do it live on your stream,
really poorly.
The execution could have been better. There's a couple moments where I was like, I'm not sure if this is landing. I'm not sure if he's gonna stick this. I think you stuck it well enough, but like
it's not a solo act. It's
not a solo act. I would say it's not a like audio performance act. No. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because I think this is one of those. It might have been a bit that needed to be in the the box for another.
It just means that we're gonna have to vault it for a while. You can use the abbreviation that some people are using, and nobody tell anyone else what that means. By the way, and then we'll put a timer on. Let's give it another 5 years. You can ask me for it again.
And if he does it again and it lands the same, then maybe it needs to be gone forever. At that point, maybe it's over. Maybe
next time we're getting a cast and crew for it. Okay, we're gonna get people.
Boost the production value of the bit every time until it lands really good.
Yeah.
That sounds psycho. It sounds fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
This is gone from Dave told it to me like quickly in like a fucking call to it's performed as a one-man act and a fucking stream intro to we've got a crew of people for this to I guess Broadway.
It's gonna be on Broadway, yeah. BM4BP.
BM4BP.
But yeah, we also came through that I was AWOS because of the classic. Some people here might not have been aware. I'm a black gentleman. I don't know what the right way to say that is, but I can say it however I like. But a lot of the time I am treated when people don't see me. What was AWAS stand for?
What does that? I have no clue what that stands for.
Uh,
You're throwing out a lot of abbreviations since you came
I
back, and I have no idea what any of them mean.
assumed white on stream.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that true? Do people? Is that
a lot.
people
Yeah,
assume? Because I'll tell you
yeah.
what, I feel like you really like. I feel like there wasn't when I was watching your stream yesterday. If that's the case, there was not a disclaimer where you verified that for the people that were assuming that before you did the bit, which may have without context left some people with some serious thoughts
Serious
about
allegations
the
to throw my
streamer
way.
that they were watching, because it really doesn't fucking play well if you are AWAS. Not great.
I think I'm from a small minority of AWAS streamers, and it's really a problem for us.
It's
okay.
hard. That's got to be a fucking hard
It
spot
is.
to be in, because it's difficult to have to constantly reiterate that shit to people when they jump to their like awful assumptions.
Yeah, they say you can't say that, and I say my people, for you, and I just drop it there. I don't need to give them the history that I'm sure they're aware of that they're trying to defend, but it's just because I get a kick out of seeing the like Davis Black comments, and I'm like, guys, like, is it that bad? Like, does it look bad? But no, I don't sound very so I sound very AWAS, is what we'll say from now on. And yeah. So that was my stream yesterday. That was fun. I had a really good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, it's great to have you back, man. I miss watching your streams. I love your streams. I
Oh,
think they're
thank you.
fantastic. And I hope that they both keep up, and I also hope that you aren't rapidly deplatformed for any of the like massive pile of things that you've queued up that could result in your downfall. There's a couple terms
Any
out there
day.
that are still floating around that like the jury's still out on if someone's gonna suddenly find some old book in the back of a library that ends
Oh my
your
God.
career and mine by just proximity.
At least we learnt one from Vinny though. That was what we got.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
even remember what he said at this
I
point.
remember it. Can we say it? Because we're not from there.
Dude, I don't want to. Like,
Yeah, I don't really
If
want
I don't
to.
remember what he said, I sure as shit don't remember him giving me context as to what it meant.
I remember completely because it made me feel validated for Gink. It made me feel
Yeah.
like this could be okay.
The last thing anyone should ever say is another derogatory term was shared with me, and it validated the one that I've been trying to use.
It's just another
fucking
misunderstanding. Another misunderstanding.
It
that
really
people
made me
seem
feel
to
heard
have.
when the other guy I know started using his special term. I wasn't alone.
Look, if you want to know, don't harass Vinny. It begins with an S, and I'll maybe this is worse. Maybe like describing it.
You're making it so
I'm like,
bad.
I don't want Vinny to be mad that people are like, Vinny, what did you
You
say?
don't have the whole thing. You've walked yourself into the worst possible fucking position.
This is really bad.
What have you fucking done?
Oh God!
I think
I thought we made a really good first
we
impression.
just need
too.
to fucking get the fuck away from here for the sake of like people that shouldn't have been caught in the crossfire. Oh,
This is, it's not a. It was Speen. You call people Speens.
no, dude.
You know?
Everyone knows you're fucking talking out of your ass right now, and that makes it even worse.
Dude, someone gave
Everything
me
you
an out.
add to this makes it like exponentially worse every time.
But we know it's not a bad word.
We know it's not
know.
bad, but we don't
know what it
fucking
means.
remember what he said.
I do. It was skell. But you call people skells, right? It's for shady looking people like, oh, and it sounds bad. And it sounds bad, but it's not. And it sounds a lot better than Gank, I'll say that much, but okay.
Crazy.
I thought it was like Skeleton, which did make me laugh, but it's fine.
Crazy.
Okay.
Another VOD, never uploaded, gone forever. Even if we just used we wouldn't even be able to use the fucking Twitch scroll. It's over. Once again.
Yeah.
We can't help ourselves from just like arriving at the worst possible conversations when we're together. It never ends.
It happened a lot. It really did. Like would you rather have a baby with a gun, a mouse with a mousetrap, or a chimpanzee with an AK?
You just pulled another fucking like conversation that happened and just brought none of the fucking context with it. And in order to get anyone near the fucking context of that, chat, we were talking about, what we were talking about was, what do we think is going to last the longest in a room with zero intervention before it ultimately ceases to exist? It was a mouse with a mousetrap in the middle of the room, baited with cheese, a baby with a loaded firearm, or a monkey with an AK. And we landed on the mouse is done no matter what happens, because I've seen it happen. And then it's kind of a 50-50 coin flip. If the monkey somehow doesn't use the gun at all, the baby will simply cease to exist faster because they literally can't take care of themselves.
The funny thing is the baby will use the gun.
The baby will use the gun.
The baby is more likely to hurt the baby with the gun than the monkey is to even use the gun in the first place.
Yes.
And that's the thing. For some reason, an AK is safer with a monkey than like a Glock is with a baby.
Yeah. These are not in the same room, chat. These are all in individual test chambers.
Yeah, individual places.
Yeah, this is... No, chat, this was... I know it's a fucked up hypothetical. This is the kind of fucked up shit our brain was going to while we were trying to rationalize whether we were okay to kill fish.
We were also thinking of how to kill the fish.
This was at the same place while we were eating burgers. Was like, is it okay? Like, let's get into some deeper shit while we figure out whether or not we can take a fish's life.
Debate me on, will the baby defeat the chimp?
We really did, like, it was a debate format. We really got into it. And we were the only people in that fucking restaurant. They must have thought we were psychos.
Yeah.
We were not exactly being quiet about.
There was nothing on TV. It was Friends. Reruns even. So, you know.
There's like 4 tables at this place we ate at. They were all empty but us.
Yeah.
And we were talking about whether or not how long a baby could survive in a box with a gun. Like unhinged psychopaths in public.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure we made great memories for a lot of people while we were out in New York.
We were like street performers, dude. Just everywhere we go, making a fun little adventure for someone else.
Just bringing smiles, and that's what it's all about. That's what we're here for.
Dude, honestly, I still kind of wish while we were at that weird fucking art exhibit that evening before we went to the Comedy Cellar that you had walked down and fucking intercepted and like infiltrated that performance that all those fucking like people were setting up. I feel like you could have done something there.
I think about that a lot. I should have they had the piano. It would have been like Stevie Wonder. I did because I was thinking about the Ebony and Ivory bit where the two guys they only sing half the song.
Yeah, we were at this place and they were setting up like some show, but it wasn't like the day of performance. It was like fucking maybe
night before,
9
like
at night
performance,
and they were all just like setting up, and we were just kind of people were just coming by to watch them. The way that old men stand by like a construction site to watch the construction happen. We were all just kind of circling around, and there was a point where we were just like, you could probably walk down and just like actually just enter the zone and no one would know any better if you just used the proper terminology.
Yeah, if I said I'm the DP or I'm the EP, I'm coming down to speak to the assistant director and do the AD sound for this, and they go, "Oh yeah, sorry, come right this way," and I go, "Thank you, John. Is that a keyboard?" And then I play a little bit, and they go, "Wow," but they were really busy, so we didn't do that. And they had a bed, and it seemed a little bit unsafe. Oh no, it was a trampoline. Sorry, they had a trampoline.
Oh yeah, there was a part where they put out this
really
trampoline,
unsafe.
and like someone did walk up, and you could clearly tell without even hearing what they were saying. They were like, "There's no fucking way you're jumping on this thing like this. We're not gonna let you."
Yeah.
Like there was a point where someone did step in and go like, "This isn't happening tonight."
What was it called? It was like some little island on Manhattan.
Yeah, it was like this. It was actually this really pretty like man-made island thing off of the
it was
off of the coast.
It was really cool, and they had like stage lights, and it was very nice atmosphere. I
Yeah,
found
there was
it.
all kinds of
It
like
was
crazy.
literally called Little Island. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
was-
the Amph.
Yeah,
If anyone
and there,
cares.
there was loads of influencers getting zonked on optical illusions while we were there. There was all kinds of hypnotic
Yeah.
spinning
Oh,
dishes and shit.
And we had just come from the
We had
Museum
just
of
come from the
Illusions.
Illusion Museum, which was more of an illusion display.
Yeah, it was not quite a full museum.
It turns out turns out the world of illusions is not as large as you may believe. There's only
You could
about
say it
9.
was an
There's only
illusion.
about 9.
Yeah.
There's let me see if I can find there was
picture?
quite a few like somewhat interesting ones. But
We took an amazing picture of Tomato that goes so hard.
it really did go hard. It went very hard.
It's that I sent it like 4 times.
Let me see if I can find. Hang on, my mouse is like fucking breaking down. I'm trying to see if I can fix it because it's just not working with me. Let me see if I can grab this. Because we got a couple images, but they don't really. This was the one that they were like, you gotta take a picture of yourself inside the funny box. The funny box.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm scrolling up. Did I go buy it? I think I went by. Do you have it on you still?
Is it the one of you sideways or the head box? Because you're the one with the head. I
I have Headbox, but I don't have it in a way that I can pull it out on. Oh, I did find it. Here we go. It's funny because hang on, I'm actually gonna grab the screenshot I sent you because Dave sent this to me twice, and it being sent to me twice in this format was actually funny as shit to me. This was the greatest illusion we could show through an image, all right, without blowing your fucking mind, without absolutely annihilating your gourd.
You like what you see?
This goes hard to me saying, "How's the trip back home been? Everything smooth?" And then his response 6 minutes later is, "This goes hard again," which just shows how hard it was going for him.
It was going really hard,
It
guys.
went really fucking hard. It was honestly incredible. It was a great time. I'm trying to figure out while we're here. My fucking mouse has fully departed the screen and isn't working on my game PC. I think I need to restart it while we're doing this because it's broken down.
Oh gosh.
I've lost half control of my entire setup, which is easily solved. Aside from the fact that I frankly can't remember which one of these PCs is the PC that the stream runs off of. And I'm gonna have to kill one of them in order to fix this.
Someone's gonna die.
And well, I'm gonna have to just make that call. I think I know which one.
Okay.
But while I do that, I need you to distract them for like 15 seconds. I'll be right
Okay. Let's see. There were more New York stories. I'm scared. No, guys. There's nothing to be scared of. You know me. You know me. It's fine. No, one thing, okay, that I will say, American people are very nice to you when you have a like chimney sweep British accent. To the point where I was trying to ham it up with some people, especially service staff, so they would be nicer. Because I noticed it made them smile more. Okay, it that's it was like it's honestly a life hack, right? So if there's a waiter and you start off with like a hey, how's it going? Like, you know how I am now. And then over the course of the evening, okay, I start going, "Oh, excuse me, mate. Would I be able to get a napkin?" And they're like, "Oh." And the number of times I really like your accent, and a little giggle, okay? Or like I'm there like tipping someone and I go, "Cheers very much." And they go, "Thank you." All right, it's amazing. uh And part of the thing at the Comedy Cellar was the scare. I call her the scary woman. She's not that scary. She's just very forward, I guess.
Hey.
Um, hey, I was telling them just about how the British accent is like a get out of jail free card with lots of American people, especially like the people who are serving us at restaurants. Where I'll leave a cheers and they'll feel like this is great. We ate at really nice places.
We really, I was actually very aside from Carmine's, which was an experience instead, so it was okay.
Yeah,
We had some of my favorite meals probably in like the last
Yeah.
couple of years at these places, and it was like full fish, like whole bodies
the
of fish,
branzino.
the
Yeah.
branzino, like there.
Or the
We
bronzini.
treated ourselves well on food.
Yeah.
We really did. And it was great. We didn't go to like any places that were like fucking like Michelin star, but we got basically the best that was anywhere near realistic to get on like a short notice trip.
Yeah.
And it served me well. And the people treated, you know what? The only issue I ever had at any of the places was that one where we were at that one restaurant and there was that girl behind you that was very clearly getting stood
that
up for
was
the first
alone.
fucking
Yeah.
like 20 minutes of my meal. And frankly, they should have fucking thrown a blanket over her or something, dude. It was ruining the vibe for me.
It ruined the atmosphere.
It was ruining the fucking atmosphere. I'm sitting here, bib on,
Yeah.
fucking full fish, stuffed with herbs and spices, like fucking trying to enjoy my meal, and there's this girl behind you, fucking
rain
checking
cloud.
her phone, checking her watch, rain cloud overhead, sniffling.
You know what's sad though is because Tomato was allowed to see, and if I turned around to look, then it was obvious that we were staring.
And you tried. I told you at one point that it was happening, and at one point you tried to do like a thing. I think I stopped you the first time. I was like, "Don't look.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't look. She's gonna see it. It's too obvious if you look."
Yeah.
It was, but you know what? It was like a full show because at the end of it, someone showed up and they were so happy, and
It was great. And then I was allowed to look. And then
yeah, because like it changed the energy where I was almost tempted to walk up and be like, "I'm so happy for you two." Or otherwise, if that hadn't happened, I was tempted to walk up and say, "Fucking get the hell out of here. No one's showing up. You've ruined my meal." And I'd stomp away like the biggest monster that could ever exist in New York.
Exactly.
But neither of those things happened because instead I just enjoyed my meal and acted like a normal human being.
Yeah. We were very normal. I got a lot of looks from people. I just think they've never seen, a guy with a mustache before. And that was why they were looking at me. So that was it, really.
I got some looks too. I think we just look like fucking goofballs, man. I think
we probably did.
I think that like I swear you and I got more looks just walking around than any of the fucking cosplayers near anime.
You know what, though? When we were around NYU and when we were at the dog park, people were always nice. Like the lady who was like, "Go on in, pet the dogs." And I was like, "I can't do that.
Oh my
They're
god.
the people's dogs."
That we were at, dude, it was honestly, say what you will about New York, their dog game is great. Their dog game is fucking great, dude. The amount of dogs I saw that I was just like, this guy might be my best friend if I opened up my heart to them. I'm just not going to because I can't handle that right now. Was almost every single dog that walked by me.
Yeah. The dog game is strong, and they have little tiny baby parks for them everywhere.
They're everywhere. It made me miss my dog, dude. It made me want to like get back home. As soon as I got home, fucking gave him a treat or something.
Yeah.
Damn. Never pet one though, because I had to protect myself. Never pet
Yeah.
one of them.
We
Walking
didn't pet
germ zoos, dude. All right, as far as I'm concerned. Sorry, little guys. It's not your fault.
Dude, when I came back, Sam's dog bit me so freaking much. I was like, I might need to get like disinfected. I need to check for like rabies.
Oh my
Not,
god.
but like not rabies. But
Rabies.
what's a low level bacteria that a dog probably has? Peach went to town because Sam loves to play around and mess around. So she sees me and it's like, let's play around, let's mess around and bite. And I don't know what to do because she's only a puppy. But she's like, I'm not gonna bite Clark or Sam. I'm gonna bite you. And I go, all right, stop now.
Yeah, that's that thing of like not when the pet doesn't clock that like you are at the same level as like the people that take care of them and clock you more as like, oh, this is someone I play with. Like this is a friend, not like a guardian.
I did like at the end. I did say when it was time for bed. I said, Peach, lay down, go to bed, and she did it. So she's very well trained. Great dog.
Okay.
Yeah. So she finally got it when Sam and I were building some like gym equipment for him at his house. She finally was like, "Oh, this guy's like one of them." Damn, I'm sorry, man.
He's doing things here. He doesn't just play with me. This is
Yeah,
that kind of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My cat needs to learn that. I got a new cat, and they've actually gotten more toxic. They're an orange cat. They're one of the dumb ones. They're one of the really stupid fuckers. And
I see.
they used to just like slap my feet around and slap my hands around because it was fun. Now they have reached, I'm gonna grapple your fucking feet if you don't look at me. Like if you don't fucking treat me like I am the center of your universe, you are getting wrangled to the ground by my bare hands, and they just start doing fucking like twisting. They're control grabbing me, dude. They're control grabbing me in the hallways. They're trying to Zangief throw my ass to the fucking ground, but like they're still a little idiot. They're not strong enough to do it, so it's fucking pathetic. But like eventually, it's going to result in me falling down the stairs and fucking dying, and that's how I'm gonna go.
You need to nip it in the bud now.
I don't know fucking how. He's a fucking absolute rascal when it comes to like. You need to pay attention to me. You have to. I don't think that. I don't know how to teach him not to do that. They're too orange. They're too stupid. They're too dumb for it.
Doesn't get through.
Their brain will never understand how to actually traverse this world.
Well, you'll get there, man. Hey, maybe one day you'll bring the cat to New York. They'll have like a, big city experience, come home and appreciate everything. Just like the movie. Just like me. That's what I did.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think Finn could survive out there. That little guy. My old cats, if they got outside, I would be like, they can make it. They won't make it long, but they'll make it a bit. Yeah. I do genuinely believe that Finn would immediately be annihilated by something. I don't know if it would be a car.
It would be a squirrel.
Like something would beat his ass so hard he'd die. Like there's no doubt in my fucking mind he can't take it out there.
Oh my god.
Like, and it's because he's orange. Like he's too stupid.
Yeah.
He'd get it with the wrong crowd. I've watched him clock like a slope in my house and be like, I can fit on that. I'm going to walk that. I'm going to do that walk. And then eat shit multiple times. He has done the same, like, I'm going to climb this thing and I'm going to stand on that. And he's eaten shit multiple times. He keeps on trying to get on the snare drum I have in the corner of my room. Every time he gets on it, he eats shit. And I've not moved it because he has to fucking learn. Like, this is, at a certain point, he needs to learn that it is not navigatable by him.
You're gonna get a rude awakening one day when he finally understands that now he can climb on anything. He's mastered the tech instead of mastering common sense. He's
like a year and some change old, so he has time to get stronger, faster, better, more balanced. I don't think he'll get smarter. But like he will at the very listen, this cat when you know how a lot of cats, they've got that graceful kind of like, they land on the ground and sometimes you can barely hear it.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy he will hit the ground, and I swear to God, I hear more than 4 impacts from his legs. I'm hearing like 6 fucking impacts with the wood. Like there is a fucking flop of like, this is a fish out of water just landed on the fucking pavement, and his whole body is fucking like rolling along the ground sound. There's something going on there. I don't think he knows how to do it. And he's fine. But it sounds so. I've seen him jump from things and land on the stairs unevenly, and half his body like fucking flops down the stairs because he just didn't land center of mass on like one stair. And then he's like, I'm good, and he lives his life. But it's like, dude, you are the least graceful fucking thing I've ever seen.
I think your cat has a bright future ahead of them, or you know, an alternate, very short future. But we'll see what happens first.
We'll see how this world plays out for him.
I think Finn is gonna just be like adamantine and like develop like new cat muscles, you know?
I think that the dumber the cat, the more resilient their physical attributes
He's
are.
gonna live for like 100 years.
So like he may be stupid. Yeah, but he's not gonna get hurt in the process. He's built like a fucking tank. He really is.
Yeah.
He's way tankier than my old cats. He's got some bulk. He's not going anywhere to a tumble.
That's okay. That's fine. Look, I think it's possible for some cats to. Well, I've been looking at pets too. A lot of my coworkers in the office and stuff are getting pets, and I can't get a dog right now. I thought about a cat, but I can't have a cat like Finn. I need a cat that's basically like a roommate who I feed. So basically, the roommates I had in uni, pretty much, to some extent, and I would love that. But they need to just like be weaker than me.
That shouldn't be hard. Like
that's
the concern of it's weaker than you, like that should be achievable across the board. To be honest,
with every cat.
Dave, if you look at any cat and you say, I don't think I can win, I think you need to hit the fucking weights, man. I think you need to fucking.
Somebody told me that cats are pretty powerful because they're relatively like. They're like the same as they were before they were domesticated, because they kill mice and birds and stuff. They're very selfish and rude, and they're pretty much exactly the same as domestic cats. Like they still kill stuff even though you don't want them to. They actually kill for fun, which is almost more messed up.
I mean, this is Dave, if it's about the size and it's about the weight. You know, because it's like, I would say,
I think it's about
isolate this even from the cat. If just a very small person the size of like my mug showed up in front of me, I don't care what they're fucking packing. I know size to weight ratio. Their fucking ass is grass upon simply my hand dropping down upon it.
No, because have you ever seen like the borrowers? You know how hard it is to hit one of them? If you miss that first shot and they like jump on your hand, then I would feel like that is like a like.
Look,
okay.
I think that the larger concern for you is you need to like. There shouldn't be a concern of you need to fight for your like. The fact that you are worried that you need to fight for your life against this cat shows that maybe you need to output some kind of energy in that room where the cat isn't going to try to punch up at you because they genuinely clock that there's a power ratio that they can take advantage of.
I'm not afraid of borrowers, by the way. I'm just saying this is a concept I think about a lot. This is why like ants have colonies.
There's no fucking shame in that. There's no fucking shame in being afraid of a borrower.
No, I'm not afraid of them. I respect them.
Anywhere.
It's called respect. I respect animals and borrowers, okay? Because what they lack in size, they make up for in unpredictability. I can't get in there and see their faces. If they're like aggressive, if they're like they're too small to identify. So I'd stick out my hand like you do with an animal, and then you're like always doing this gamble, right? You stick out your hand, are they gonna lick my hand or are they gonna bite me?
Dude, if I reach my hand out to introduce myself to a borrower and it licks my hand, the fucking next move is me turning that into a like death grip to crush
Yes, it
them.
does.
Like if they fucking lick me, it's over, dude. Because now I'm like, that's a little pervert. Like that's a little nasty freak.
Wait, okay, so you put out your hand to a borrower. What are you expecting to happen?
Like
For
I
them
don't
to
know if I
stand
put
on your
my
hand.
no,
You're a
I'm
monster.
like I would expect them to stand on my hand faster than fucking lick it. Tiny handshake? I put my hand out, tiny handshake. Anything, but don't fucking lick me.
I don't know their culture.
This
You
is
don't.
why
You
I'm
can't
not,
just
Dave.
make.
This is why I frankly believe there's nothing wrong with not bothering to interface with their culture and simply like say
Killing
this
them?
is an affront to God's plan. And I'm not. This goes beyond anything that should have been allowed, and I'm going to
People
fucking.
should not be small.
They can't be this small. This is smaller than even the smallest of babies. This person, they're too small.
You're not one of us. That's what you're saying.
You're not one of my God's creatures. There's just no way. I'm not. I just don't fucking see it. And frankly, like I just don't think that. I think that you need to focus more so on getting a cat, like with the perspective of just make sure it doesn't want to fight you. Make sure that it knows fighting you isn't worth its time.
I don't know how to make a cat affectionate. Okay, it's on their time. This is why I'd probably just wait
You
and get
make
a
sure
dog.
that they know that you are the only thing keeping them alive in the box that is their whole world. That's how you do it. It really takes almost no, and my cat fucking loves me, and I'm not even the one that does that for him. He just fucking thinks that I
Your
am
cat
adjacent.
strangles your foot.
Yeah, but
Is that love?
they're also a sweetheart half the time. It's just they bring a lot of fucking real toxic. Look, it's a toxic dynamic we have. Okay, like
Yeah,
I don't want to dive
alright.
too much into the way that my cat beats my fucking hands up when I go near them, and then meows at my door to be let in so he can hang out with me. Okay, I don't want to
Yeah.
get into this. I don't need to. The point is, you need to just feed the animal, and they will become self-reliant on you, and the rest is nice bonuses. It's a cat. It's a coin flip.
If I
they're good
feed
with
the cat, I don't expect to be attacked. If my cat throws hands, I throw them back. That's the rule.
I just feel like there is a level of listen, my cat has thrown hands with me and I've never at any point been like, I'm not gonna fucking let this slide, not without getting
Yeah.
some fucking swings back in,
There's
pussy.
gonna be repercussions.
Like there's a level of like it's so below my energy level. Like it's so below me. I'm not gonna fucking dignify. Like I'm not gonna get mad and fucking square up with the cat.
No, I'm not gonna square up, but I'm gonna be like, "Kuh." I'm gonna ignore you for a little while. Like you were really mean to me earlier, and until you like apologize for
Bro's
that behavior,
beefing with his cat.
I bet a lot of people do. It's like I'm giving you like your food, and I'm not gonna like pull the bowl out as much as I usually do. So you have to walk a little bit further because that's where we're at right now. You bit me or something like that, and that's a no-no.
See, what I do is when Finn starts getting crazy with me, I'll just pick him up and throw him over my shoulder. Not like throw him, but like put him on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So he just has to stare at the fucking wall while I just stand there, and he shuts the fuck down. He doesn't know what to do. Once he's in my hands, I just tighten the grip. I'm not fucking like strangling him or anything, but he's like, oh, I can't move. I guess my whole body is really like it's his call what happens next. And he just chills the fuck out immediately, brain off in that fucking spot. It's been what I do every time. I just pick him up and I fucking hold him. And he's
I
just
think
like, oh, I'm
we
done.
failed.
I'm in jail.
We haven't really domesticated cats.
I don't think
They're not.
I think
they're
they're as
not like
domesticated
dogs.
as they could physically ever be. Because
But what if you
their
are-
brains just simply can't go beyond
I
this
would
point.
I would like a cat that I would like point like a video game. I'd point at something, and they would go there and like wait there for me to give them their next action.
You want like a fucking like NPC.
But I want it to be a
from a
cat,
video
and I want it to be alive. And I want to know they could.
You want
do
a Hey You
something
Pikachu, but like a cat that doesn't like attack you or at any point question its existence.
I want a dog that looks like a cat. That's what it is.
I
And
feel
it
like
goes
those
meow.
are out there. Like You know, they're actually.
No, I don't want one
you
of
know
those.
that?
Those
Did you
are
hear
worse.
that fucking foxes are domesticating themselves because they've had enough of it, right?
Because it's bad out there.
It's so bad that they've started just choosing to get the fuck out of there. And maybe that's for you. Maybe you need to find a fox out there that's like, I see what's going on here, guys, and it's time to make the call everyone made before.
You know what's going to happen? Foxes are going to start becoming software engineers when they realize that all the jobs are gone to AI.
They're gonna fill a market. They're gonna fill a job, like a demand in the industry.
They're going to identify a gap and they're going to get in there.
And that's what the clever fox does. That's what the clever fox does.
Wise as a fox, and that's what I think we should take a page out of their books. Honestly, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but foxes are so fucking stinky. That's all animals out there. They are all stinky as shit.
Have you met humans?
Have you met? I smelled smells
in New York.
York that made me retch. Like made me actually fucking gag in my throat. Like I couldn't believe it.
And it was in places you wouldn't expect it, but it's like, I guess the garbage cloud has come over New York in this region we're in.
I walked over the stink chute. Is what Dave? What was that fucking thing? Because it happened to me, and I know I told you. It was It was like a gas chute on the sidewalk to the subway or something, and it singed my fucking eyebrows.
Yeah, it was the like stinky patty from SpongeBob. It was
the
so
amount of
bad.
like fucking stink and like methane or something escaping from that. If you held a match over that spot, it would have released a fucking beam of fire to the clouds, dude.
Yeah,
no fucking way. It was crazy,
disgusting. It was so bad.
And then it was the people at Anime New York. I did smell smells on that walk to dinner that also made me go like, that ain't right. But it was a different kind of smell. It was like a shame to it that I like. Before it was just like a nastiness. That was more of a shame.
It was carbon based. It was heavily carbon based. The second smell, but it was also, there was like a weird pride with it that they were glad to be here, and like this was, I felt like for the days we were there before the expo, like the city was safe, like, and we were the ones who were unsafe. But during the Anime Expo hours, it was like the people, like, you know, two our distant cousins had shown up and like claimed the land for us so we could go where we pleased without looking or being judged. And they would take the hit for us. But to the detriment of every regular New Yorker I did see who looked miserable in the area for like that period of time.
Yeah.
And I thank you, Anime Expo, by the way. It was great to share the space.
It was great to contract the disease literally by simply walking by you. Was really the highlight of my trip, that I can like cross-reference the exact point that my like symptoms arrived and say it must have been when I walked by those nasty fuckers, the 15 cloud strifes that were all walking in a fucking line. Like
it was
ducklings.
The 17th guy in a maid outfit that like triggered my like body to like actually convulse.
My body didn't know what to do. It didn't know where to send the fucking soldiers on the inside to defend me from what was happening out there. And
I got a doctor. My body had sent white blood cells to my brain to destroy the memory of what I had seen. To wipe me.
Do we have to play the game? I think we have to. I do think that we have to do a game. We have to play the game at least for like 20 minutes so that people can't say that we genuinely did a full podcast. If we don't play the game and turn it on and appear in it at the same time, I illegally labeled this stream. And that would cost me everything. So in order to not let that happen and shut up any additional allegations, I'm going to turn on the executable and display it on stream. Oh my god, the fucking audio
I've launched.
Crackle. Piece of shit.
Oh, it's loud.
It's loud and it crackled. It wasn't that loud for you guys, chat. Relax. But it did crackle.
Way too dank. Ain't that right, chat? I still remember Twitch.
Dank. Any noise happens at all. Way too dank. Way too dank.
You know
Anyways,
what, though? The sound of the microwave beeping when it's done isn't that loud, but it is way too dank. That's how I think about that emote
it's the
now.
pitch. It's the pitch
Yeah,
of it. It's the
that's
pitch of it
probably
and the
true.
fact that you don't want to hear it. Are you the kind of person when you like use a microwave that you will be there
I
at
can.
1 second and you open it at the last second?
Yeah. I'll like go to the bathroom and like absolutely sprint to get back so I can hit the button before the microwave actually ends because I don't want the triple beep.
It's a fucking failure of mine. My microwave goes for like 10 seconds of beeping. I fucking tear that door open every time, and I get blasted by a small amount of microwave because it'll never be able to turn off in time. I cook myself a little bit every time.
I hit the button because I like to be safe and make sure that like I'm not gonna give myself any additional like gamma radiation.
Nah, man, I cook myself. I get a little bit of a cook in. All right.
Trust me, I have been told that I'm cooked. I
Closest
definitely
thing
am
I'll
not.
ever get to, closest thing my pasty ass will ever get to like a tan in my life, man, is fucking microdosing myself on microwaves every single time I heat up a hot pocket, man. Every time. I will invite you in 1 second. I'm just
Okay.
turning my game off of miserable full screen because it's annihilating my entire setup. Okay. Do you know what kind of game this is?
No.
This is a it's kind of like I Spy, but I Spy in a very specific way.
Okay.
The two of us.
Oh.
Yes.
Is that? Can you? Do I have a
You have
magnifying
a
glass when I
magnifying
do that?
glass when you do that. Yes.
Okay.
We essentially are going to walk through a level with a bunch of strange objects and items in it. Okay.
Yeah.
And we have to figure out whether or not that level has something wrong with it. If it has something wrong with it, if something doesn't add up, then we need to leave. We can't continue forward. If everything looks good, there's nothing wrong with it, then we move forward. We have to get through it a certain number of times, and then we win.
Can you hear this from far away?
Say something?
I'm speaking. Is it positional? I'm trying.
No, it's not. It's not positional. I don't think.
Oh,
I think it's. I think it's just normal.
Let's just use Discord
Yeah,
then.
I don't think there's positional. But
Okay.
yeah, there's. I picked this out special. The goal is actually right here. Here we go.
Okay.
The goal of the game is
Everything-
to escape as quickly as possible. You do so by reaching level 10. If everything seems normal, go to the green pipe. If something is out of the ordinary, go into the red pipe. If you make a wrong choice, you're back at level 0. Get to level 10 to complete the level.
I don't. What does normal mean in this context?
Normal means normal.
I'm pretty good at that, so I should be good at this game, I think.
We just have to decipher whether or
Wait.
not, by our standards, it's normal, and the game will
Before-
detect our subjective, you know.
So this is my gauge of normal, okay?
Okay.
Do you put in the milk before the cereal or after?
I don't fucking eat cereal, but if I
So-
had to,
Yeah,
I would
what
do
would
cereal
you
and
do?
then milk, because otherwise the cereal would splash the milk. To me, I think that would cause splash.
Okay,
cereal,
let's go.
Cereal and then milk.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're ready.
We're on the same page on this? Okay.
I didn't say that, but we're ready.
So we're not going to be going through the same pipes, it seems like, when we get into a level. It seems like
No,
seems like this is a
well-
diverging path for the two of us.
Well, if you people can grow and change and learn, so I'm hoping I'm willing to learn if you are.
I think that this is just something we're going to have to experience and kind of like, you know. Here we have
Yeah.
floor 4 with 70
17
anomalies
anomalies?
in it.
Okay.
I don't know what that.
Tomato.
Yep.
Hold on. You see,
Some of them are
Barney's
still.
Party?
This game is early access. Barney's Party is not
We've
in the
we've
game.
played a game with those assets in it.
That would have been
that's
the
from the
Backrooms
Backrooms.
game, which, by the way, had like a huge amount of updates. We may want to go back to that someday.
That was a really good
That,
game.
that has had like double the content added since we last played it. I think it's like genuinely expanded like a ton. But yeah, the two levels we have is stairs and floor 4.
Okay, floor 4 has less anomalies, so that might be,
This is
you
the
know,
tutorial,
easier.
man. We just have to look. We just get in there. We scope. There's no way they're gonna do something crazy to us in the first level. So that's our opportunity on the first zone to memorize everything, commit it all to memory, perfectly execute, and
Oh,
kind of divvy out goals and like
okay.
jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
You'll see
have
when we get it.
I do have like an incredible memory. Like I tested for Mensa and stuff, so I'm
I
hoping.
sometimes forget. I forgot the password to like the website that I need to pay my credit card bill today.
I only forget important things like my parents' birthdays and how old I am. So like this should actually be like kind of my element right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we have
uh,
Uka.
we got all the guys from Crash here
Yeah,
for
so
us
this
now.
this guy's Crash 1, this guy's the Wrath of Cortex, and this guy is probably the new game.
Do they still make new Crash stuff?
They made one like last year, 2 years ago.
Okay.
This is Vibe. What does it
Vibe
say?
and eye could symbolize surveillance, mystery, or being watched. It could add an eerie and unsettling element to the atmosphere, creating a sense of unease and danger.
That's weird.
Well, it's just a display. Nothing too weird about that. We have the 7 down.
C3PO.
Is 7 down off? Did they get? It's only off if we think they didn't get the licensing for 7-Up.
I feel like they definitely didn't get the license.
There's
so
no
it's
way
fine.
7-Up's license is that expensive. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
I don't think so. I don't
it's
think
a Coca-Cola company. It's not cheap.
so. Well, they got Peepus, they have Spritzy, they got Dr. Pooper,
Dude,
Only
Iron Bra.
Fantas, and Blue Cow.
You don't know what Iron Bra is?
Iron Bra? I don't know what Iron Bra is even referencing.
It's for Scottish people, genuinely.
Okay. In case of fire, do not use elevators. That seems right. Kindness goes a long way. Hold the lift for someone on random acts of kindness day. Drinking fountain. Dave, everything here looks good.
I'm not really weirded out by this right now.
Did we ever check the painting room?
No, we haven't.
Let's see here. We got some kind of fish on the thing. We have reflections by the stream. That's lovely. We got Dave, I'm gonna be honest. Wait, no, that's fine. Echoes of the Red Cloak. It's the right name of it.
Okay.
It seems like, and that would be Hand in the Mist. That adds up. That's correct. And
Okay,
then eggs.
It's called eggs?
No, it's just eggs.
Okay. Dude, this place is fine. Nothing weird at all.
Okay, then I think what we go through. If everything's good, we go through green pipe, because that means everything's bad. That frowny face means something's wrong. So we don't want to go through frowny face if we don't think there's anything wrong. So if we did it right and we go through green pipe, then we will be at level 2.
Okay.
When we come out.
If we get it wrong, it's definitely because of 7 down.
Yeah, 7 down. All of those were wrong. Dr. Pooper was not the actual brand name. And we're at level 1, Dave.
What do you mean? Oh no, we did it. We did it. We were level 0. It said 0 before.
Wait, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. The masks are good. The eyeball is looking good. The 7 down is still good, unless we need to worry about the order of these things.
Was this thing here before?
Oh, yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if it was like that.
Hey.
If it's rotated weird or not, but I was definitely there.
Okay.
This was here. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's some kind of man over there, David.
That, yeah, I don't like that.
Is that an anomaly? Yeah. It's making some kind of bad sound when I get near it. We're just gonna go.
Oh.
I think we just.
Okay.
I think we get the hell out of here.
Okay.
There's some kind of shadow man over there. We're just gonna go.
I'm beginning to think this game isn't like it's not the puzzle I thought it was gonna be. It's gonna start being tricksy and scary.
There's gonna be some strangeness, unfortunately, and that's us at level 2, so that was in fact the problem. The masks are all correct. Eyeball is good to go. 7 down
All
is
right.
perfect. I don't
Yeah.
remember this garbage being like this. But surely
I mean, it's not. It's not like. Is it an anomaly if it's just moved? Does it need to be exactly the
that
same?
would technically be an anomaly, but I might just be going crazy, Dave.
No, no, you might be right. Okay, this place looks
Fish
the
is
way
good.
information
These
hand
are
in the
paintings
mist.
are all. I didn't
Yeah.
check what kind of plants were which, Dave. Because there's 3 different kinds of plants in this place. Which means that probably mattered.
That one looks the same. I recognize the leaves going up. But the trash can moving, is that... We could anomaly that.
I just don't know if it's... I think that the trash can is as it's always been, and I'm just losing my fucking mind. To be honest, I think I'm just getting paranoid.
Everything looks okay then. Like, there's no, like, freaks going around, so...
There's no freaks. Do we just go to Smile and say that we're good and just double down?
Yeah. Yeah.
The worst they can do is kill us for it.
Yeah, like I feel like I've got a mental snapshot of the place now, like a good.
If we mix
From
this up,
this-
then we're never making another mistake because we will have just locked down the only issue that there could have been.
Exactly.
We fucked it.
Oh yeah, it was. Was it the
It
trash?
was the
can?
trash. It was a
It was
different
a
trash
different
model.
type of-
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right,
Everything
but now
else was seemingly fine.
that plant is like a weed type.
This
that
is a tall one.
A aloe vera
And
type. I'm
this
gonna
one's
remember
big
that.
leaves.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
got this shit locked down. I just did a full ocular sweep of this place, and it is good to
yeah.
go, David. This
Okay,
is
so-
a smile.
And this is a clean room.
This is a clean room. I genuinely don't need to
0.
take one more step.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
now on
perfect
room
answer.
1, if we see the shadow man, the room is unclean, and we will red the trash normal.
Everything's good in here.
Oh, what the heck?
Huh?
There's no shadow man.
Yeah, there's no shadow man.
Okay.
Do we remember there being a fire extinguisher and fire?
There
alarm?
was a fire extinguisher. Let me see what it says. Pull pin. Aim. Yeah, this is the same. I remember that.
Exit good.
This trash can. The trash can is whole trash can. Gotta remember
I'm gonna
that.
tell you, this is a mint condition area.
This looks good.
Was this sign leading to the Greek exhibition?
Oh damn! I didn't look at it from this side.
Cause I don't see any Greek exhibition stuff in here.
I'm gonna say yes because there is ancient art of 1860 to 1970. But you're right. I don't remember it being this color. This color looks
I would have
new.
clocked
Right?
that color. I would have seen blue and been like, that something's off about that. I think.
I think you're right. Let's
I think
read
there's
this.
something wrong. I think there's something wrong.
That was
That's a frown
anomalous.
from me. I'm not an idiot. We're not doofuses. We knew it. We're good.
You were right. Amazing.
That or we just
Okay.
missed the actual problem, and now we're... Hey, I'm just gonna
No,
go and
no,
check.
no.
Was that it? Dave, that was not it. We missed the actual issue.
No. Maybe this is the new normal.
Oh, I see a problem.
What?
Straight ahead of you. That ain't right.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's a face. I don't
Ooh,
like
I don't
it.
like that at all. We should go.
That makes me I don't
I don't
really
like that at all. We should get the
Was-
fuck out of here.
Could that have been the anomaly? Because I hate
Oh, that was
that.
the anomaly. It doesn't matter if there was another anomaly. That was anomaly enough.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Let's just run straight to red. I'm a little bit
Something's
afraid.
wrong. There's a
I'm-
fire.
I'm
Hang on,
scared.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't like
check
it.
if there's no fire. We're just gonna go.
Okay.
Hey, but that one's easy. We're done in one go.
Yeah. Oh, I hate this. I really don't like
And,
this.
Level 4.
Okay.
Masks are good. Eyeballs
Mask
good.
good. Vibe.
Everything here's good.
Yeah.
Soda's good.
Trash cans.
This whole section is clean.
Aloe vera looking like trash cans, weed leaf, palm trees.
Dude. Easy room. Easy room, easy floor. We're done here.
This is green.
This is a green. There's no way it isn't.
Yeah, this looks good.
This is a clean one. That was free.
Yeah.
And we're halfway through already.
Yeah, some of them have to be clean. So now, mental image.
We fucked it.
What?
We fucked it.
What?
We fucked it. We blew it.
What was wrong? What was wrong? Okay,
I don't
this
know.
is
You
zero.
tell me, man. My eyes don't work.
Dude, maybe some of the writing on this thing. Wait. Was it that?
What?
I noticed. You see this thing on the ceiling? This vent thing?
Uh-huh.
I think it was in a different place.
That's
when we came in.
That's a lot of counting to do, man, to fucking check where the exact vent positions
It just
are.
looks closer. Okay, so what is this? It did say Greek exhibit.
Should we have been checking the names of these things? Reflections by the stream, echoes of the red cloak, hands in the mist. This is all fine. The masks don't have names. The eyeball is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, this is it. This is good. We're good.
Yeah. This is 0. So 0's all. This is what we need to remember.
Yeah, this is good. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Okay.
You see, what I used to do in these kinds of games to keep myself sane and also keep track of what was going on is I would sing not like counting songs.
Oh my god.
To count things, because eventually, sometimes you do get so paranoid that you say to yourself, "I have to count exactly how many tiles are on the ceiling."
Oh, so like this old man, he played one.
I wish it was that creative. It was usually just
my...
1, 2, 3, 4, and I would just genuinely count up to like 90 or 100 at a time, and I'd do that for about 4 hours.
When I was in school, I did music as one of my subjects that you choose. And to help me, and because I'm so cool, I wrote a song about the quadratic formula to help you remember minus b plus or minus square root 4a divided by 2a.
I vaguely remember you telling me about this. I don't know if you ever performed it though.
I will never perform it again because it deserves to stay in the shadow realm, in the vault.
I understand. Hey, this is a good level. We're good.
This looks good.
No shot. If there's something wrong, it's over. I don't know if we're gonna find anything.
We're gonna be fine. We're fine.
What?
What the heck?
Dave, what are we missing?
Alright, okay. Are we meant to be reading? Okay.
Oh,
what's going
we're
on?
fucking something up. Something's wrong, man. Is there a way to like open the doors? Have we not been opening the doors?
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna remember where that thing is.
Maybe check where the outlets are?
Painting and artificial mask. Greek thing. Yeah, the fish has bones, and there are 3 eggs. I wasn't counting the eggs. Maybe that was it. There's a bench here.
I was checking the eggs. I knew the eggs.
There's 2 benches in this room, and there's 6 lights. There's 1 here, and there's 6 lights. 6 big lights in every room.
This is green. I refuse to accept that 0 wouldn't be green automatically.
0 is
so we
zero
know what
is
this
green.
place fucking looks like. Let's get the hell out of here. We are not doofuses. We're not gonna get caught slipping anymore.
Boom. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 lights in here. 1 light.
Benches are good.
2.
Plants are good.
2 benches.
Eggs, check. Paintings. Looking totally immaculate.
7 down. In case of fire, do not use elevators. It's true. Kindness goes a long way. Yes. Drinking fountain with braille. Oh, if the braille can change. I don't know how to read braille. Okay.
There's no way the braille can change. That would be psychopathic. This, dude. This one's a
This
clean
is green.
bat. There's
Wait,
no fucking
tomato, stop.
Huh?
Look. Look.
Son of a bitch. There ain't no. Oh, we're just. Dude, that should have been obvious. We're trash.
We can't overlook anything.
We have to go slower. We're going too fast.
Lock in.
We need to lock the fuck in. That makes my character sad and brings me to the sad tunnel.
My hair fell out.
I'm bald now. After how much it stressed me out, I'm bald. They shuffled. They shuffled.
Get back. You're
we
wrong.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. That one was too easy.
Rookie mode.
Yeah,
I see.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's right.
We're
okay.
so back now. Vibe, this is
Masks
good.
look good. Yeah, vibing.
That's wrong.
Eh,
Dude,
yeah,
fucking
get
give
outta
us
here.
a goddamn break on this. You gotta be kidding me.
Is
See, what
this
sucks is that
amateur
once we
hour?
start getting good at it and we start like finding things, people are like, they're Luigi moding. Obviously, the game started feeling bad for them. And it's like, no, we just got better. We just got way
No.
better.
Yeah, we woke up.
Dude,
Yeah.
am I crazy for saying the eye seems wrong? No, I'm going crazy.
The eye's okay. The eye's
Something's
okay.
wrong. Something else.
Some of these will be right. We can't. It's not always gonna be wrong.
It just seemed like it was rotated in a weird way. Fish is off, dude.
It-
That ain't
Oh,
the fish
that's
I
a
know.
lie.
Now, if
Come
there's one thing
on,
I know
gang.
after the last couple weeks, it's fish.
Oh, it's fish.
It's fish. I
I
ain't
know
gonna be
fish.
fooled into thinking that's a bunch of fish bones. That's a
You can
full-on
even
fish.
tell. Somebody forgot to smack that thing's head at 1,000 miles
That's
per hour.
that's right there's a branzino.
Yep, that's right.
If I've ever,
We
that's a
know fish.
branzino right there. I'm not gonna be
Live
fooled.
Branzino. We
It's
know
a
what it's like.
I ate a branzino whole. I think I know a branzino when I see one.
We're so freaking good at this game now.
We're good at the game. We figured it out.
Okay. Masks.
Masks, immaculate,
Looking-
perfect.
Vibe is in the wrong place. It's in the wrong place. Isn't it usually over here? Opposite the green mask? Not
Wait.
over here?
Oh my
Not even
fucking
opposite
God.
the mask?
I never even thought to check.
My spatial awareness is crazy right now.
There's not even a point in going in here. Let's get the
Yeah,
fuck
we
out
know.
of this place. Damn. That was good catch. I was ready to let that slide. Unless you didn't actually catch it and this is a mistake.
No.
No, that was correct.
That's right. That's
Dude,
right.
that's a hard one to notice.
Yeah. That was a sneaky one.
Everything in here looks good.
It does look
Now,
good.
what about the painting room? Fish, good.
3 eggs, like normal.
Dude,
Wait, do you think we need to remember who
I've
made the
been checking
paintings?
these. I've been checking the bottoms.
Okay.
And everything there is good.
Gosh,
No
it feels so risky
concerns
saying
there.
it's good.
I mean,
the
you have
plants are
sometimes you
right.
have to trust your gut. You know, we've done the work. We've walked the walk.
Yeah.
Everything here is, dude. Everything here is good to go.
I think it's good. I think it's good.
Yep. I think we go to the exit.
All right. This is right. This is right.
This is right. Oh!
What on earth?
What?
What was it?
No
What?
fucking shot.
This is insane. I feel insane. Is this game meant to make you insane?
It's supposed to make you go insane.
What? What was it? the
Elevator
Braille?
sign didn't have the date. What are you talking? There's no way.
This. What do you mean?
There's no way. There's no way.
Oh.
There's no way that's what it is. No, that can't
Okay.
be. It did. That person's just a psychopath. We know that. We know zero's good. We always know it's good.
Yeah, zero's good. I just wanted to get a look
I'm
again.
not gonna waste my fucking time on zero again.
What the heck? Okay.
1. Okay, masks
Mask.
good. Vibe in the correct
Vibe.
spot.
Heck.
That's good. Chairs are looking nice.
Yep. Same date. In case. Do not
Peepus
use.
is there.
Drink fountain. Okay. Fire. Extinguisher. Bench. Plant. Vent.
We're good.
Eggs.
There's no way. There's no. Whoa, Dave! The roof.
What the heck? It's peeing. Oh, it's electricity. Oh, okay. That.
Let's get the fuck out. It's weird
Oh
that you
my-
thought it was peeing.
I turned around as all
Strange that
yellow
jumped
spurts.
you jumped to like a piss thing.
I did.
On my stream, on my like child-friendly stream where we don't get into that kind of stuff. no matter
Children
what.
pee. Children pee to me. I hate to break it to you. They pee a lot.
And it's fucking disgusting. Everything here is good. The
Okay.
hall's good. This choice floor increase of
elevator.
fire. Do not use elevators. There's a person there, dude.
Good.
You just walked right by it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
David,
Oh.
there's a dude there. Use the
Oh.
magnifying glass and you'll know it to be true.
I see. Okay, I think that's not meant to be there.
That's not supposed to be there at all. We get the hell out of here when that kind of stuff happens. We go to the front.
Yep. Yep. Not happy about that. Okay.
Floor 3.
Easy
Good
3.
to go. Good to go.
Masks look good. Vibe looks good.
Everything over here is nice. In case of fire,
Okay,
not use
outlet,
elevators.
plant, 7 down. In case of fire, do not use elevators. Trash can, thingy, with no guy, braille.
And inside the painting room, we have the correct names on these things, and everything's looking okay. I have a sneaking suspicion that I should have been paying more attention to the fountain, because part of me thinks somehow this has been mirrored and flipped.
Oh, with
But
the
I have never actually properly checked it, so I can't be sure.
I've never used a drink fountain, so I don't know how they work, and I don't know what you mean by mirrored and flipped. So.
I think that the freaking drinking receptacle is on the wrong side, like it's been flipped over, like we're in a Mario mirror course, man.
But most people are right-handed, so does this not? Do you use your left hand?
I don't know. Something's off by this. It feels like we're on a Mario like mirror 150cc course right now, and everything's a little topsy-turvy.
This is definitely at least 150cc. Maybe even.
I think we have to say this is good.
I think this is good.
Wait!
It's gonna be. What? What?
Can't fucking stop me that easily. Yeah, right.
Eyes on the elevator?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You're right.
That makes me
Yeah.
sad. That makes
That's
me
not our
really
flaw.
sad.
Well, at least we caught it. That's like your eagle eye.
My eagle eye finally activated. Floor
Huge
4.
eagle eye moment.
This hallway's looking choice as always, looking good.
Yep. Okay.
They're never gonna catch me slipping on something like that again, dude.
1960, 1970. Okay. Doing the rounds.
Everything here is good. This room is good.
Yep.
This
We're
room
still in the.
is so far also good. Dude, I think this is this is a good zone. We're good.
It does. It looks good, but
I think this gets a smile from me, man. I know every time we've said smiles, it's been wrong.
yeah. But this is the time that it's right.
It has to be. It has to be. Because
Vibe.
if we never get a single one that's actually like a real smile, then what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this game? This is good.
This is it. This is good.
I lock it in. Life on the line.
That's right.
That's an easy win.
That's so right.
Everything here, good to go.
That looks good. We're
Boom,
vibing.
Bam. Wait. Okay, yeah, there's no way that changes. There's no way the labels on the sodas change. That would be crazy detail.
You still get a poopsie.
Yeah.
Tomato. There's an outlet missing right here.
What do you mean?
You were right. The outlet that's usually next to the chairs is gone.
Are you
In fact, there's
fucking
no
sure?
outlets in this room. That's right. There's 2. There's usually an outlet right here, and there's usually an outlet next to the chairs.
Dave,
It's missing.
there's no outlets in the entire building.
Let's get out of
You
here.
gotta get the fuck out of here.
How will I charge my iPod Touch?
I was literally about to make the exact same joke. I need to charge my iPod Nano now, dude. Damn.
Okay.
Everything here's good.
Vibing. All right.
That's good.
Ancient art.
Dave,
What? That
do you
is.
fucking see that litter?
That is nasty looking.
That is nasty can of soda.
That's what's filling our oceans.
That's awful. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I can't live here. I can't live with pollution. It's bad for me.
People know us as guys who don't stand for pollution based off of the fact that we spent 40 minutes looming over a pier in order to remove pollution from the ocean.
That's right.
We are Earth's mightiest warriors, much like Captain Planet.
Yeah. Is he was born of the earth, right?
He was born of the earth, I believe, yes.
Yeah.
We saved the pier. Everything's good so far.
I'm worried that they'll give us another good one. Okay, outlet plant 7 down. In case
Outlets
if
are
I do
good,
not.
everything.
Drinking fountain.
So far, stuff is as it should be. And that's the scariest thing of all. When there's not something. When there's not something obvious.
I would
Dave,
like.
I think this is good to go. The worst thing that can happen is there not being anything we can see.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. Oh.
I think we got a smile on this one, man.
All right. We're at floor 7.
I think this is a smile. I think this takes us straight to floor 8 right now.
That's right.
Ba-boom.
Huge.
What is that? Now, what the hell is that?
This is disgusting.
The litter is getting even worse.
I'm fighting back.
Let's just push it over. Actually, these are totally good soda. We should just take these with us.
What are they? They're pink? What does it say?
Wolf Cola.
Wolf Cola?
That's not even in stock on this thing.
This isn't an iron, bruh.
I would settle for a Peepus or a Dr. Poopa, but I'm not gonna fucking have a frickin' Iron Wolf Cola. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Iron Wolf. Okay. Okay, so we're at floor 9, which means there's one more
from finishing
floor.
this level.
Yeah.
Inches
Okay.
from finishing the fight. This zone is good to go. Good to go.
Yep. Hey, there's cola on the ground again.
Dave, behind you. Dave, behind you. There's a guy named Ghost Gamer 9 right there.
I'm not looking. Oh my god, you scared the life out of me. You scared me to death. I just ran for my life.
What did you see?
I saw him. Yeah, I saw him now. He's freaking me out. What's he doing?
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, don't let him touch me.
You are not part of... He's just trying to help, I think.
Oh,
where do you think he wants to go?
I don't... into my body. He's wearing my pants. I don't like him.
I mean, am I not wearing the same outfit as you?
You have red pants.
Oh, he is dressed up like you. Well, I don't like that he's here, and I don't think I have my game open to public
I hate
lobbies.
No, a skinwalker found us. That's evil.
Dude, I saw him fucking come right out of the darkness. That was really scary for me.
You saying that and me hearing footsteps?
Dave?
Oh, what is...
Oh, we won!
Oh
we
my
got to level
gosh,
10. I thought we had to do another thing.
Oh.
Look at that, the door.
Oh my god.
The door, we have one more level we can do after this.
It's the abominable snowman! Oh! He's making snow gods!
Simple as that. We conquer this and we are officially master deducers.
Yep, we've beaten the game.
Akin to Sherlock Holmes.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I feel like that was a good warm-up. Is this one harder?
It says 96 anomalies, so I would assume it's challenging.
How bad can it be? It's probably a little bit larger. It might just be like a little bit. Oh my god. What? What the hell is this? What the hell is this shit?
What on earth?
All right, Dave. So here's how we
Dude,
we gotta count the cows,
man.
We gotta count the cows.
Really? Oh man.
1 cow, 2 cow, 3, 4, 5 cows. There's 5 cows. It's a strange.
Those are sheep.
6 cows if you count the cow over here.
Did you count those sheep?
Sheep.
You did not count those sheep as cows, did you?
I'm gonna be real. I might have counted the sheep as cows. Like, it doesn't
So-
matter if there's sheep or cows. There's no way they're gonna change the number.
Absolutely.
They're not gonna change the number of sheep and cows, the ratio. They're just gonna change if there's any here at all.
Okay, I'm gonna check the color of these cows too. I don't trust like
I
that.
bet you worry more about the scarecrow staring at the back of your bald head from your
There's
side of the
another
fucking
cow around the wall,
anomaly.
dude. This scarecrow is wearing a black jacket and what looks to be Levi's and a fedora.
This scarecrow's got a bit of a look to them.
I believe he has Riz.
He's got the riz.
Yeah.
And over there we have a giant. Okay, it's gonna be hard to fuck up this part. That part over there is really obvious.
Okay, my issue is actually with this building, right?
high does it go up?
Because oh no way.
Man, I'm tired, man.
Tomato. This is impossible.
Well, let's take it easy.
No, this is literally for the this is Arkham Asylum tier. Like how are you supposed
Dave,
to remember?
let's take it easy. There's no fucking way we're doing this, and the higher I get up, the more I get what you're saying.
I'm very confused.
There's no. At a certain
no end
level,
to
it
this.
becomes stairs going up forever, right?
Is this a joke?
Well, at a certain
going-
level, it just
I'm-
becomes an infinite cycle, right?
This is a joke level, right? Yeah, like
No.
I'm still going,
Well,
but
no, it's that there's a certain amount of paintings, but at a certain point, it becomes the same thing. So I don't think we need to check higher up.
but
right?
what if there's something up there?
There's no way. There's no way. I am catching up to you though.
Are you sprinting?
Yeah, I'm sprinting.
I can
I'm
hear
doing
you.
like a serious, crazy loop.
I bet there's
Dave, there
gonna
is
be a
top.
painting at
If
the
there's
top.
anything weird up top, we are doomed. It's over. Oh.
Oh my god.
There's no way that's gonna be there like that. There's no way that this changes.
What if we go into the pipe to say there is an anomaly, and it's this whole level is an anomaly right now?
There's no way that
this
this
isn't
changes.
how-
We don't have to. There's no way we have to go up here.
This is a psychological attack, what they're doing right now. Oh,
So what? You're just gonna throw yourself down the tube because you can't handle it? You can't handle memorizing like
you want
70
me to?
things?
Oh, you want me to take the stairs and count the pictures on the way down? Yeah. Hopefully I die when I hit the bottom.
Your legs really do crumple when
Oh.
you fall.
I missed the couch. Okay.
Look, let's just have faith in the decency of this game by assuming that it will be obvious to us when there are problems, right?
The cow mooed.
Did it move?
It did.
Okay, well that's fun. I mean, silver linings. We can hang out with the cows while we do this.
This is horrible.
Okay, level 1. Scarecrow's looking good. Can you memorize where all the hay was?
Yeah, and it's exactly in the same places.
Cows are good. The bull by the window is good. Everything
I
outside is
don't
good.
remember the corn, but the corn looks okay. I am not going up the
We're
stairs
leaving.
at all. Why?
I found it already, dude. When we walked in, one thing I did was I clocked that fucking pamphlet because it had eyeballs all over it. And I was like, there's something off.
Oh.
Now it
yeah.
says I'm watching you. We're leaving.
Okay,
Easy.
maybe they'll all be that easy.
Easy. We didn't even have to go up the fucking thing.
I have a optimistic feeling about this. Yeah.
Level 2. That side is
Okay.
exactly how we left it. This side
still a
is
cow.
exactly how we left it.
Hold on. Did the cows have udders?
Were you checking for fucking udders, man?
I don't remember. I just see them all of a sudden now.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they had udders.
Okay.
They're cows.
Look, I don't know.
They're
I've
cows.
never seen a
They're
cow
not,
in real life.
They're not bulls. They're cows. This one. Wait a minute.
Oh. That does have udders.
Now I'm confused.
But you see what I mean? Look at those udders. They don't look.
Horn does not
They
mean
don't-
it's male. Quiet, Katie. What do you know about anything?
Wait, do male cows have? No, they don't.
No, but they did. They didn't. They did in that one cartoon, Barnyard. They all had udders, and it was really confusing.
Oh, that is true.
That's why my brain is so cooked. Is that I've been taught by cartoons
rotten
the
brain.
wrong things. So there's nothing wrong down here, which makes it.
There is. I didn't even.
I've not
Like, I
even
didn't
fucking
even
bothered
begin.
retaining this shit, dude.
No.
I recognize these two. These are in the right spot. And that
Yeah.
one. And that one. Stop bullying is correct. 115 brain. I don't recognize this guy.
I recognize him.
You recognize him?
Yeah.
I sure as shit don't recognize that. Is that anything to you?
I don't recognize that.
And then after that, do I really have to go up to check and see if the dude? I'm gonna check this one fucking time. One
Okay.
time I will do this. If you want, you can wait downstairs and keep looking around and see if you find something strange in like the back of the tower or something. I'm gonna get up this thing once and see if they change it. Okay?
Okay.
Then we'll know. If it doesn't, moving on with our lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
God,
These
it's a
udders,
fucking-
man.
Dude, it's not. There's
Oh.
no way it's the udders, man.
I think we say there's an anomaly on this one.
I think the anomaly was one of the first paintings, and we're gonna see that today.
Yeah.
But let me at least check up top first to see if something did change, because that would make our lives
Yeah.
10 times worse.
Looking
It has not. It is the
physically.
same. There's no way we have to care about this up here.
Okay. Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Something's
big
anomalous about all this.
Something feels anomalous.
Yeah. This place gives me anomalous vibes. We should go.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, baby.
What?
Oh.
It wasn't anomalous?
So we now know everything there is. You know, I'm gonna check the fucking paintings first now that I've clocked them all. Girl, person at desk,
Well, no,
strange
we're at
eyeballs,
0.
party, this thing, picture of the place, person at kitchen, stop bullying, brain thing, strange man, low angle, weird freaky fucking thing, caked up, cows. Yep, this is all good.
And
Dude,
then
the painting section's all good.
the cows do have udders. Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, we got this on lock. Yeah.
Dave, are you fucking sure?
Absolutely.
Are you sure that there was 2 rows of plants here?
Yes, there were. We're also on 0 because we got it wrong. So this is the way things will be from now on.
This
is our life.
Locked in.
Okay. Eyes up.
Eyes up.
Count.
Focus up. Everything there is
Cows
good.
have udders.
Plants are
2
good.
rows.
Statue's good. I'm gonna check the paintings.
Scarecrow good.
Painting 1. Painting 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7.
Big head.
8. 9. Big guy.
The sun.
Okay, all the paintings are good. I'm not climbing up the whole fucking thing.
Okay. I think this one's good.
This has to be good. It's good.
Inside is all good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
This one's good.
Yeah, this place is good. What if the cookies are gone? We're not fucking checking that, guys. You guys are so dumb.
We're never doing
You- wait.
cookies again.
And whatever you're saying was not wrong. All right? And I've got
Whoever
a fucking
said
paper trail to
something was
prove it.
wrong
Moron!
was- Okay. Outside sweep.
Outside sweep is good so far on this side. Cows looking good.
Looking
Get you
good.
in
There's a hay
distance.
bale. Tractor's there. My man's here.
Paintings are so far as they should be. Strange guy, party room,
What the?
art. This thing. Okay. Bullying section. Rain. Weird man. Caked up statue.
Was this cow always facing this way?
Paintings look good again. What's up with the cow?
You know the pale cow? Was it facing the same
yeah.
direction?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay.
This is correct. Dude,
Okay.
I think this is good. Still.
I think it's good too.
I think we get the hell out of here with a smile on our face.
Yeah, yeah. That's me. All smiles. We got this.
Fuck! What?
Hell. What was it? What was it?
Dude, I gotta lock in on specifically the painting section right now because I feel like I missed something. Girl.
I'm gonna.
Guy.
Okay.
That.
Those sheep look that way.
Art.
Leak. Box. Bale. Box.
Kitchen.
Tractor.
Don't bully. Was this missing this extra text? Was this missing? I think this was missing the text. I think the brain one was missing the fucking text.
The paintings, they're really gonna do that?
Yeah, that was what it was. Yeah, they changed the text on it.
Oh, okay.
They're never catching me slipping with something like that ever again, dude.
Okay.
Cows looking normal. Alright, man. I mean, we know it's a smile. We know Zero's gonna be smile.
Yeah.
It's the next one when it gets fucked up.
Alright. We're locked in.
We're never fucking up something like that ever again for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go straight to paintings.
The right cows look good. Left cow looks good.
Good. Good.
Box. Bale.
Good.
Tractor and bale.
Good. Okay, is this right? Couch looks a little big, but I don't think that's a problem. Okay. Alright. Stop bullying. Brain picture's good. Man.
I got a question.
Okay.
Does this plant look the same?
Hang on.
That's the same plant.
That ain't the right plant, dude. There's no way. I think it's the other. I think it's the other plant that has like the more like frilly leaves.
Yeah.
That ain't the right fucking plant.
That's the wrong plant.
That's the wrong fucking plant. I am not being caught slipping to something so obvious.
I know my flora.
I've been checking out the flora every time I come in here. You're not catching me on something like that. Of course
Brain's
it was the wrong fucking
huge.
plant.
Glowing brain is huge.
My brain
Glowing
pulses
plant.
again through my soft skull. My brain pulses and grows even more.
Okay, box, bale.
Good here. Good here.
Rector.
Good here. Good here. Good. Dave, I got something.
You got
something. I got something wrong up here.
What's up?
There's a
What's up?
Fucking gnome.
There's a
There's
then
a
that's
gnome
an
up here.
anomaly.
You're gonna see it
No.
and you're gonna know that there's something off. Look at this.
Isn't that? Oh yeah.
It looks like part of the lighting. It's a gnome. There's a gnome in the shot.
It's not even here in real life.
It's not even here. We gotta get out of here.
Disgusting.
We need to go.
It's red from me.
Yeah, that's a red for me.
Okay. We're clearing them now. We're clearing them.
We've immediately solved this place. It's solved.
This seemed difficult, but we were better. We were just better. That's
needed
all
to
there
take
is
the time
to
to
it.
learn it. All right, level 3.
Doing a cow sweep. Looks good on.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Doing
All
box, bale.
Gnome's gone. Stop bullying.
Wait, no, he's
Strange
there.
man. Kicked up. Cows. Okay, the paintings are good, dude. I swear to God.
This one does look good. I'm thinking. I hope. Yeah, the sheep look fine. The cows look good. The bales look good. The signs even look good.
The paintings all seem correct. I'm doing like a second pass of it to be double sure at this point. Taking
Were
it
these
slow.
box bales so small? Were they this small?
Dude, if you start thinking about the scale of the things, you're gonna start stressing yourself the fuck out.
This does look smaller than usual.
This place
I
is
don't
good.
know.
Unless that cow's facing the wrong way somehow, this place is good for me.
This, I'm happy with the way everything looks, but this hay bale looks small.
Which one?
The one I'm next to.
That one was always small. It was always short
Okay.
and stumpy.
Okay.
I think this is a smile, man.
I think it's green then.
This is a smile. We're out of here.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Yep.
It's as simple as that.
We're number 4 now. Tomato, let's get out of here.
What do you mean?
We only have one row of plants. There's
Let's
an
get the fuck
anomaly
out of
here.
here. Waste our time with something a little bit
Waste
more
my
meaningful,
time.
okay?
How about next time?
Fucking see ya at 5, dude. Give
See
me
ya.
a fucking break, man.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Plants
Dude,
back.
turn around. Turn around and
What's
go.
up?
Turn
The
around and
cows
go.
are upside down.
Something's wrong with the grass out here. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
They're tipping all of the animals
All
over.
the animals
Come
are
on.
tipped. We go.
Okay. Cow orientation looks good. Scarecrow.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. That guy's way too big.
I'm out.
Man, they're tossing us a bunch of real easy ones now.
I'm worried they'll try and trick us, or they'll just try and send something scary in, and that's gonna be the end of me. All right, cows look good. Box, bale, bale, bale.
Okay,
Orientation's
everything's good inside so far. Good. Go. Go.
The 3 sheep.
Go.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
I know this might sound crazy.
Good. Okay. Lay it on me.
One of these bales doesn't feel right.
Dude, I got something even worse up here.
What?
The man is smiling.
Then let's leave.
It's
I
like
don't
that.
like it.
It's like that smile when people use a filter to make like a cat smile. Like it is a big
I just have one question.
fucking smile.
Is he smiling with teeth?
Oh, it's more teeth than he should probably be showing at any point.
I'd like to leave now, please.
It's really bad.
Immediately.
Yeah, let's get the fuck outta here.
Immediately.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
If you smile with teeth in public,
He's showing the top and bottom row, dude. Hey, Dave, what are you
that's
doing?
kind of.
Dave, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you?
I'm the anomaly.
Did you want to fucking just like kill us? Did you wanna just, I guess you're really enjoying this place.
I'm. It was because you said smile, and I was thinking smile green. Okay. The cows look fine. The big statue looks fine. The
Okay.
sheep
Okay.
look fine.
Okay.
We're going
Alright.
back to box,
Okay.
triple bale.
Yeah, I got some kind of thing up here, some kind of really bad looking creature. In
Yeah?
the painting.
Like, how bad are we talking?
Like it looks like a turd, man.
Oh. What the heck?
It looks like a turd after you eat like a slushy, like a purple or blue slushy, and like
That was me after Taco Bell. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of here. Another easy peasy.
Dude, okay, if we get the next one right, we're done. We are the victors. We win.
Oh yeah. And great time too.
it's a good time to win.
Everything's good. Everything's
The
good.
giant
out
head
here so
is
far.
fine. Cow's good. Box, box, bale, bale, bale. Cows.
Okay,
Tractor.
that's good. Fuck. Focus up. Eyeball. Clown section. Heart's correct. That's good. That's good. Stop bullying. Brain number thing good. Man smiling correctly now. Dude. Everything's good here.
Everything does look good. But it's concerning because this is the last one.
It's the last one. They're gonna try to get us to something with something a little silly.
I've even been checking that the sun is in the right place.
Have we checked the cloud formations today?
Yeah, we should expect regular cumulonimbus. So,
Dude, it all looks good to me.
it does. It does look good.
Unless I walk up to one of these animals and they've got like sunglasses on, I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
These are normal ass sheep. Check
Yeah.
the cookies now. There's no fucking shot.
We won't be gaslit.
I'm not being tricked like that. This is a smile from me. We just won the game. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
They hate to see us happy.
They hate to
Sorry,
see us win.
chat.
They hate to see us win the game. So,
It is what it is. There's only so many anomalies there could be.
holy crap! They literally don't know what's going on. It's oh my god, David.
But everything's the same.
What did we miss?
I don't know.
What? How did we?
Huh?
David doesn't make any. Doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
Doesn't make any. That doesn't make any. That doesn't make any
Huh?
sense. Should have checked the cookies.
Lies.
You are going. You better watch your fucking mouth.
The heck?
You
Nothing's
better
different.
watch it. We already know this place is a smile on the first lap. We don't even know what we missed. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Go next round right now.
What? Was that actually the cookies?
No.
Nah.
I probably missed
Nah.
something.
Nah, no.
I missed some shit.
Okay.
I just gotta dial in, man.
No, you're fine, you're fine. Whatever it was an act of God that it was missed. Cows look fine, big head.
Good.
Bale and scarecrows.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. Alright. I got something wrong up here.
damn
One
it.
of the cows is flying.
What?
One
What?
of the cows up here is flying.
In the
You can see
picture?
for yourself. He's flying. He's at the top. He's floating. It's like a UFO's got him or something, but I don't see it in the sky above him.
Yeah, floating cow.
That's a frown from me, man.
That is a big frown. I hate that.
I don't like seeing that. It's not natural. It's not what a cow should be doing. It's obviously not what the cow should want. We
Cows
take a
should
frown
be
on them.
tipped, man.
They should be flipped over at best.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
GPs look good.
All right.
All right.
go.
Outside is green for me.
Inside is looks like green.
Ooh, no, inside is red. This little thing with eyes on it is in the wrong place. Nice try, game. Ooh.
What are you talking about?
This thing?
Oh
Isn't it usually
my
on
god,
the
that was
left
the anomaly.
side?
Which also means that the chat members that were like, I saw a thing on the tube. Fucking stupid. Dumbass.
We got him. We frickin' got him.
No, chat, I'm not
Alright.
checking the bottom floor of the room. I'm leaving the whole bottom to Dave because the fucking painting part is psychopathic.
The painting is enough,
Like,
yeah.
I'm leaving this section to Dave because I'm doing the paintings. I'm not checking. The only thing I check in here is the, like, TV as I go by.
There's another guy here. There's
What do you mean
another
there's
guy.
What do you mean
There's a guy in my pants.
There's
He's
no-
outside
What
and
are
he's
you
looking.
talking about?
Tomato, he's over there. Look around.
Who the fuck
He's
is
there.
that? Room guy? That's room guy 5. We gotta get
That's
the
room
hell
guy
out of
5.
here.
Dude, this guy's a stalker.
That guy has some strange values. And he makes them known on social media regularly.
Okay, cows. Ready.
Good,
Plants.
good,
Box. Triple
Good.
bale.
good. 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 Good.
Hmm. Okay.
Yup. Yep. Dude, this, the tube is good. Tube's good.
Yeah. The outside looks good. I'm checking the inside. The man on the TV looks good. This one
is,
does look green.
This
Wait a
looks like
minute.
a green for me, unless you've got some thought about
This-
the paintings.
Was this picture always this guy?
Yep.
Okay, then yeah. Yeah, I feel this looks good.
Let's get the hell out of here. This is a smile. The cookies are fine,
Yeah.
guys.
The cookies will never change.
That's never changing. That's psycho. Yep. As we knew it.
That's
to be.
right. That is right. Okay. Statue man's good. Cows.
Boom.
Good.
Bam. Bop. Blammo. Oh yeah. So far, paintings is exactly as it should be.
Okay.
Brain. Guy. No, that's correct. Painting tube is
Right.
good.
It is looking good outside.
Interior is also looking good.
Interior looks good. The last one was green. Do you think that you're trying to double green us to trick us?
They might double green us. It wouldn't shock me.
Let's see.
I swear to God, I just heard this cow make a noise that was not a cow noise. I'm gonna hang out by him for a second. Does this guy even make a noise?
That cow? I
Yeah.
don't usually hear him.
I swear he made a sound that sounded more like a burp, man. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Let's just
check
get the
the
fuck outta
number
here.
of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The sun's in the sky. Cumulonimbus. Okay.
Let's add a second smile in a row. What are the odds?
Yeah. Low odds, but
Impossible
Damn it.
fucking odds. Impossible
Damn
odds.
it.
You gotta be kidding me.
what?
What?
Dude.
Eyeballs.
I must have missed something.
I mean, maybe I missed something. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna start looking at the position of the sheep. Maybe that was it. Oh.
I'm gonna start going down the stairs when I do it instead of up, because I think it's giving me a weird angle.
Okay.
Now I can
This
actually see
tractor.
what's being said on it. Stop bullying. It was the cookies. It wasn't the cookies.
It literally isn't the cookies.
There's no
ever.
way it was the cookies.
Is there something like maybe I gotta look at the fence? I'll pay attention to the
Paintings
fence.
are good. I mean, we know the zero's gonna be good. I'm just gonna take us out of it.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Never leaving this level, you have no idea how strong Dave and I can become if we focus our
Yeah.
minds.
We've been to 9.
You have no
Where
idea.
have you been?
Literally never walked the path we've walked. Alright, I'm gonna go to the top. I'm gonna do this all on the
Yep.
way down. I think that's a better way to do it, just so I don't miss anything stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Good. 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 Paintings are good.
Okay. This is it. This stuff looks good, but now...
Sometimes you have to believe in yourself.
Yeah. This one's good.
If it's green, then it's green, man.
It's green.
If it's green, then it's green.
If it's green, it's green. We go.
Yep.
Yep, it was. Okay.
We move on. Look, they just gotta give us some like easy throws for a bit. You know, like why don't we deserve like a fucking easy couple? You know, I think we've experienced pain, we've experienced suffering. We're allowed.
My memory has gotten better, so like, isn't that the true lesson it wants to teach?
Wait a fucking minute. Was this always lit back here? Wasn't this a dark door?
Let's see. The man on TV is the same. Eyeball picture. Plant.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I have something that might be something, but I'm not confident enough to make that call.
What do you think you got?
In the caked up statue painting, it seems like the light in the back doorway is on. I don't remember it being on before. But I don't know. But if there's nothing else, I'm shocked that we would have 3 smiles in a row.
Okay. Let's smile. I'm green.
Okay.
I think the light was on.
We smile.
I'm smiling.
We blew it. It's my fault.
I'm not smiling anymore.
I'm going straight the
Was
fuck
it
up there.
that?
I'm going straight the fuck up there, dude. No, that wasn't it. What?
It was something else?
Man. It's the
not
cookies,
the cookies,
man.
dude. Maybe it's something. I'm gonna start looking at the door. I'm gonna wise up. Something is. It can't be.
It's the cookies, man.
Maybe it's the sheep.
No. It's the cookies, bro.
It's not.
We've been coasting on the fucking stairs, just going to the portraits and checking those, while meanwhile the cookies just get shuffled around. They're moving a cookie every single time, and we're not noticing it.
It is not the cookies.
You need to open your mind.
This is psychotic.
You need to open your fucking mind to the reality that this game hates our fucking guts.
Dude, what? Then we're not in Guantanamo Bay. This is wrong. This is wrong what they're doing. It's not okay.
It's a smile. We take a smile on this. We get the fuck out of here.
This one is a smile. This one's a smile, but like my smile is waning, dude.
The smile's waning. They haven't given us a freebie in 1,000 fucking years, man.
Is it the giant statue head? What?
They keep giving us their hardest fucking anomalies where like a pixel has shifted in the fucking zone.
Dude,
something's
I feel
changed with the statue. It's been replaced with a man, and that man is caked up. We need to leave.
Okay. Okay.
That was a real man.
We're seeing more. We're learning more.
We're seeing.
Giant head statue, good. Cows, good.
Good.
Sheep,
Good.
good.
Good. Good. Good. Good. I'm hearing a strange sound.
From where? From where? From where?
I got something weird going on over here, Dave. I'm gonna need you up here.
What is happening?
I need you up here.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I'm moving up.
It feels targeted. It feels targeted towards us.
It's me. What is that? This is freak behavior. Who's doing that?
I'm fishing with shrimp. Is this mocking us?
There's a shrimp floating here.
have it? No? Like,
Oh,
let's just get the fuck out of here.
okay.
They must know about our failures, our weaknesses, our loss.
This
Hey,
is
I
messed
mean,
up.
it's hard to miss it.
Yeah, I guess.
Hard to miss
If only,
that one.
if only that would be us.
Did you hear that? My guy made
Yeah, I
a
did
sound. Did you hear that too?
Yeah. Can we just call that the anomaly? Because that was a little strange.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm nothing.
Silence, cow.
Nothing.
Now is not the time. 3 sheep, 4 cows.
Is the
On the-
man moaning and groaning an anomalous activity? Nothing
Your
else
man?
here is wrong.
I don't like a freebie.
I hate it when it's green. I hate it when I think it's green.
I really don't like it when I think it's green.
It's
'cause
the worst
more
feeling
than-
in the world because it's usually followed by loss. This eyeball's giving me weird vibes, like the eyebrow is off or something, but I don't really think it is. I'm not checking the cookie.
We refuse to check the cookie.
I will sooner be here 1,000 years than spend 2 minutes going back up to check the cookie.
Okay. Hello, sheep.
Dude, this is a smile.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is green.
It's a smile, man. It's a smile.
Yep. I'm with you.
Fuck!
What
If
the
it was,
hell?
I gotta go check
What?
something really quick, dude. It was the eyebrow! Oh!
No way!
I had to trust my fucking gut, dude. I keep on ignoring it. I keep on going, no, there's no way, every time it always was. And then I kill us.
I'm going through the green. We're blasting.
Go through the green, send us. We know the first one's good. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dude, you have good eyes. Remember
No,
that.
I
You
don't.
have
No, I
good
don't.
eyes.
I'm built wrong,
trust
dude. My
your
eyes are
good
bad.
eyes. Trust your good eyes.
Plant's
Okay.
wrong. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna get caught by the fucking plant. Sheep are right here. Let's go.
Yeah.
They're
How
swarming
about
us.
no?
Get the fuck out of here.
We don't live in Wales.
Nope.
And no thanks.
They're roaring at us. Go.
Okay.
Okay.
I just hate this. It's like it's a different anomaly every time.
Oh yeah, this one's been a lot. That eye's never catching me slipping again, dude.
The door looks fine.
Everything up here is fine. This is green from me. Final answer.
Yeah, I'm going green too. I got my box triple bail. Directions right. Cow directions look good.
Wait
Fixed
a
plant,
minute.
doubled.
Wait a... On my now mandatory second pass, where I check everything again while going in a loop, I have found that the bullying sign has changed from stop bullying to start bullying, spread hate, not love.
Whoa.
It's time to go. We need to get out of here.
That's wrong. I'm giving it the red.
That's a frown from me.
Just like bullying makes me frown. That's messed up.
I don't like
Nice,
that at all.
nice spot, dude. Nice spot.
Thank you, thank you. The double pass technique has helped me greatly.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just slipped.
Oh. Okay.
Good.
Outside looks.
Stop bullying. Good. Brain. Smile. That guy. Caked up guy.
Okay.
Cow section.
Make cow sounds to prove to me you're a cow. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Dude. This
going
section
green?
is green for me.
Okay.
This
Keep in
is
mind
green.
a second pass.
The tower is green. And I'm not checking the fucking cookie.
Okay.
Green over there?
In the back of these signs, we're green. We're green.
Let's go.
Green on 5.
Dave,
What?
Dave, there's just no way, man. There's just no
This
way.
is... But what...
It's just no
I
way.
feel like I have this on lock on the outside. Like...
There's no way it's the cookies. It's just not possible.
It can't be the cookies.
Do I really have to just leave the entire bottom to you and I check paintings and then go to the cookie?
No, that we refuse. I'd rather lose than do that. No.
Look, we know first one's green. We just have to go faster and more aggressively.
Yeah. We now have probability on our side.
There's no way it's the cookies. It can't be the cookies. It doesn't make any sense.
Please never let it be the cookies.
It just can't be the cookies. It can't be.
Okay. Like,
Fuck, what is it?
I feel like if it's outside, it would always be obvious.
Nah. Who knows, though?
Yeah.
The cows are fucked up here. Let's go. They're stacked.
I'm reading it.
Someone's
I'm giving it
stacking
red.
the cows in there. They're wrong.
The paintings is crazy. Like, that's so much.
Dude, I do not... Katie, can one of the mods fucking, like, lock down the fact I'm looking over at the chat and I'm seeing someone named Crunchy Sock literally saying I'm sending you negative energy? Like, can we do something in the chat?
I'm putting up my AT field now.
Like, I can't handle all this at the same time.
Wait, Tomato, the fences.
Fences
New
are fine.
anomaly.
Let's go.
Fences are
Fences
different.
are fine.
Oh.
Every day a little smarter, a little faster.
Yeah, we've learnt new techniques. Those damn fences, okay?
Okay. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Bless you. Preemptively.
Oh, fuck. See, I mute for it so no one can hear it. That was crazy, though. Jesus.
You're not gonna share with the class?
Never. I never share my sneezes. Dude, the brain poster's wrong. It just says brain. They're supposed to be writing there. We're out.
That's messed up. No
It just
brain
says
here. That's red. Okay. We got it.
Okay.
Okay, cow status. Looking good. Box, bail. Orientation.
Statue 1, good.
Reshoot.
Okay, this
Hey,
is good.
we're out of here. We're out
What
of
do you mean,
here.
what's why?
Tractor, the thing with the bale in it is usually tilted upwards. It's down this
Oh my
time.
fucking god, you're right. Let's get the hell out of here. That's a frown.
We don't slip.
We don't like that anymore. We're not idiots.
Okay.
Let's rock and roll.
We got this.
Okay. Fuck. Sometimes I'll just slip down the stairs. These stairs are not easy to navigate for this.
It really should have a railing there. That would be very helpful.
Okay, this one's wrong. There's there was a woman in the kitchen one, and now it's a guy.
Ah. We're out of here.
We're out of here.
Okay. Where are we at now? What's our number?
6.
6. Okay. Stay strapped.
Stay strapped.
Locked in.
Stay dialed. Good.
Okay.
Good. 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 Is it though? Yes, it is.
Box. Bail.
Deserving of success. That's correct. Good now. There's
Done.
someone in the back of the stop bullying thing, evidently probably intending on bullying those children. We should go.
We should leave.
We should leave right now.
There's a bully out there.
It's a frown from me. And that gets us to 7.
Okay. We're schmoving.
We're
We're schmoving and locked in.
We're locked in. We're getting better.
All right. Big head looks good. Cows, good.
It's all good.
Box, bill.
Dude, there's some green
What's up?
man in the background of the girl's painting. You wouldn't fucking believe it if you saw it.
A green man?
You might want to see it. It's unsettling.
Really?
It's a green man. I'm not fucking around. You'll see it behind the tree. You passed it. You walked right by him. Bottom one.
Oh, this? Oh my god, it's one of the bananas in pajamas. What the heck?
You gotta get the fuck
Dude,
out.
he looks like the man.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
He's got those eyebrows and he's meant to be holding what I believe were binoculars with his overalls.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Freak. Okay. That puts us at 8. Alright.
Those sheep ain't right. Those
We're outta
sheep
here.
ain't right.
Yep. Okay. Alright. One more.
Give us
One more.
Give us a good one. Is that tractor really? No, that's fine, right? The tractor's not.
Yeah,
really
the
small,
tractor's... No, the tractor's regular sized. Yeah, it's fine.
Right? Oh no. It worries
What?
me more when it's not obvious.
We'll find it. 1, 2.
Oh no. I tripped. Again.
But you didn't slip.
I didn't
'cause we
slip,
never
I
slip.
Stop
TV.
bullying. The kids are all having a
The
great
eyes
time.
are red. I found it.
What do
The
you
eyes.
mean?
The eyes in this little thing are red.
Are you 100% sure?
I am 1,000,000% sure. I'm so sure right now.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Good
Dude.
goddamn catch, if true. If not, you've lost your mind and it's over.
No way. Those guys are on weed.
That one's impossible for me to catch. I literally couldn't see it. Bro! Nice
That's right.
fucking going.
We did it. 40.
Took us
Oh.
47 fucking... No one can complain that we didn't play a game after we did like 2.5
I
hours
guess-
of talking. You know what I mean? No
Yeah,
one can fucking
you're right.
complain that we didn't proceed to do something else with the stream for a while.
Yeah, there's your gameplay, everybody.
Easy gameplay. Never say we never did nothing for you. Boom. Dave, it really has been a pleasure. It really
has been great.
I wasn't expecting to go this long, honestly, because I'm frankly still a little under the weather. But this was a great time, and the time really flew by. And it's honestly,
It
it's
did.
fucking great to do something with you again. So
It was just like old times, man.
just like old times we spent. That's the thing, is it's been so long that people come in and they're like, why the fuck haven't they played a game yet? Because they don't like understand. They don't get it. They've not been around long
remember.
enough. They weren't there.
Yeah.
It never happened for them. But it was a good time. And now everyone knows our great journey, our battles, our many battles again.
Our awesome battles are fantastic. I do think that fishing story is like a classic fishing story.
That's the kind of story that you get to tell people when you're old and crusty.
Yeah.
And everyone will enjoy to hear it. It's got a beginning, middle, and an end. It's tied up in a good way. Maybe there will be like a sequel that makes it even better.
Right?
Or that we never tell anyone of because it's too embarrassing. Who knows?
Yeah. There's so many places it could go from here.
It really is. The world is our oyster. It really is.
If only it was our fish.
Only we could get a single fish in our hands.
The world is our seaweed. We've done it.
It really has been a pleasure, Dave, who is now streaming chat and is currently shouted out in the chat right now. You should go and follow him because he's doing more streams. You are actively intending to do that.
I will actively be doing that.
Those streams are awesome, and you're doing yourself a disservice if you do not go and follow him and go and watch him. Okay.
Oh, thank you for the glowing endorsement. Do so at your own risk. I will add. Okay.
There's been some cognito hazards that have gone through.
Yeah,
Dave's
if you're not a full
streams.
adult who can is braced for the worries of the world and corporate life, okay, maybe you gotta, I don't know, follow like a Minecraft channel or something, and then when you're ready and done, you can come my way. But
Yeah.
it was
Enter
awesome
at your
to be
own
here, man.
discretion.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
All right, man.
It's been a fucking pleasure, and I will catch
As
you. I will
always.
catch you next time, bud.
Hell yeah.
Or more realistically, on like Frontier in the next either couple hours or like tomorrow. Like I guess I will see you then.
Yeah,
they may not see you again for
on the road.
see you on the road. I'm gonna go get some pizza.
All right, man. Have a good one. Goodbye,
right.
chat.
See you,
It's
Dave.
good to see you again. Bye.
Goodbye. What a goddamn pleasure. What a goddamn pleasure it is to hang out with that guy. Chat, I will be back tomorrow. So thanks for coming on by. Not sure what I'm doing yet, but there will likely be a stream. Thanks for coming by. I hope you all had a good time hanging out with me and Dave. It's been a pleasure. See you all then. Bye-bye.